saying we, even though it was in fact just my decision spontaneously to kill the sheriff. But yeah, before that, we were talking about how, Mark isn't going to be here. And I said, basically, it's not like if he had to miss a session, the session where all we have to do is go around and bully some random NPC into becoming the sheriff is not exactly the most monumental session that he could miss, Considering his character's all about, boxing, it's probably a skill set that's not going to be super relevant. Although, I
but
guess
he was in the mafia, not in, but
he worked as a boxer in like underground fight scenes or something, I guess. But I'm not sure that counts as being involved with the mafia, really.
no,
even if they were the ones running them, I guess.
No, his part of the city was like mafia based as well. With the
Oh,
whole
was it?
Soviet church act.
Oh yeah, the Soviet church is the mafia. I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, it's it's a very important character moment for him.
Yeah,
a defining.
It's a very important character moment for Savid, not for Meraki. It was this campaign that we learned that Savid is actually a mob boss. I'm surprised his commandments weren't all just about family and how great family is, and you should always help the family.
Unless the family wants to report you to the NES for tax evasion.
To be fair, yeah, you say he doesn't have it in his commandments, but he was all about my bloodline, blah, 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 blah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So, and then his brother shows up, tries to usurp the throne. He can't have that. So he sends his goons after his brother. If you take a look from that stance, all of Soviet stuff is just an allegory for mafia.
Yep.
Then what does the purple mean?
He's a pimp.
Yep, yeah, there we go.
Wait,
that makes sense.
Who was the purple gang in GTA? It was a purple gang, right?
Oh, yeah. Damn.
Some street
Creep
name.
Street Crips.
Some doctors and engineers.
Crips were purple?
I think it was like something great.
Grove Street, Groove Streets or something?
No, Groove Street was the green ones, the good guys.
The Ballas.
The Ballas, yeah, the Ballas.
Was it?
Savita is part of the Ballas. He's balling big time.
Huh. I could say that is there a different gang named Purple Crisps?
I don't know much about GTA, but I used to play a MMO, which was about superheroes, and they had a gang in it that was like purple.
Was it the superhero game where you can swing around the dildo and smack
I cannot remember.
With it?
I don't remember if that was it. I'm not sure, but yeah, anyway.
Saints Row.
Yeah, that's the game. Was it? I could imagine a purple gang in there.
Oh no! The whole main character group was purple.
Oh.
Their main color was purple. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. Damn. I guess because I played Saints Row 4, and now I'm thinking how much of it is inspiration for Soviet, because there were aliens in that game. There are also video games. It was a very weird game to experience as my first one in the Saints Row franchise. because the game focuses on aliens take over the planet. You're the president, and the aliens take over the planet. So just because you don't revolt, they put you in a game, and then you have to hack the game from the inside by playing it as like a sandbox game
Cool.
to defeat the alien ship.
I've only seen like let's plays of it, and it seemed fun and kind of crazy.
It definitely would be more fun to do a co-op of it. I did it solo because I had it pirated, but I think I have a free version now. I think it was free in Epic Games for some time. But yeah, it's dependent on your style of humor and how long do you take before you get tired of dildo humor.
Do you have to use the dildo though?
No, but the humor is very.
It's been
It's very
34 years, and I'm still not tired of dildo humor.
Yeah. It's very. The whole game feels like a meme generator. It's just constantly spurring out funny moments from funny moments. It doesn't really build up the humor. It just keeps on rolling with the
Just
hilarious shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
slapstick.
it's basically slapstick. You go from knifing a bunch of aliens to jumping on a rocket that's flying, jumping on a nuclear bomb rocket, right? And then it plays the Aerosmith "I Don't Want to Close Your Eyes" as you're climbing the rocket in the very first 5 minutes of the game.
Sounds like
So
Goat Simulator type of thing.
yeah, it's very similar in vibe.
But Goat
Oh, yeah,
Simulator has a point. This one doesn't.
Yeah, that's right. Let me get watching already. I think it'll be good to start.
Purple chips is to watch together?
Oh, let me. Yeah, where's the link?
I just said let me get the watch together ready.
Oh,
and
did you?
we'll
Okay, I thought you said you
start.
had it ready. Okay.
Yo, where's the link?
Why would I announce it?
I also heard here's the link. Not where's the link. Whatever you said, you didn't. You said here's the link. We can gaslight you into thinking that you
maybe-
actually did it.
Oh no, that's just me with my scientist bros. I'm showing you since they were missing you as a link. You're the missing link, Carlos.
Oh, yeah, I have a lot of missing links.
I need the invite.
Yo, where's the link? Die.
Sneezed it into existence.
Wait, we are having a link?
A link up. A
What?
sneaky link, one might say.
I only play Zelda.
You played a girl in that game? Or,
She's a
or
girl.
you cheat on her?
To be fair, Zelda in her ninja outfit is considerably cooler looking than actual Link.
Now I have to Google
Not
that.
played any of the actual Zelda games. I will take you at your word.
Let me
I
see if
assume we
get
can
an image
probably
of it for you.
start. No, it's fine. It's fine. I believe you. If everyone's good, we can probably start. In 3, 2, 1.
Where are you from? There is nothing about this whole scenario that doesn't make me so disgusted I want to violently vomit out my own internal organs. I despised you both so intensely that I can't tell if my vision is blurry from my near-death experience or from my unforgiving rage. If allowed, once I am back to full health, I will gut you with an honest-to-God smile on my face, and then proceed to paint the home I built with your bodies with your very blood.
Why did Bob stop it? Sorry, Bob. Malik. Why did Malik stop this?
I didn't. I didn't.
I
move my
saw
mouse.
it. I saw it show that you stopped it.
Seriously, I was.
It showed that you stopped it. I see. You waited for Reese. Guys, I feel like none of you were watching the opening.
Hey, I was about to watch it, but then I was also looking for images. I found the images now. I'm gonna look at the watch together now. Okay.
I will admit that ninja outfit, balling. I don't even know if it's a girl or a dude. It's just good.
It should be a girl.
It looks. It's typical elf behavior.
Okay,
It looks more manly than the man.
There's a little bit of an underboob that can be mistaken just for because
It's muscle.
If I remember correctly, originally, like when the character was first introduced, it wasn't specified whether it was male or female. But then at the end of whatever game that was, it was revealed like, oh, it's actually Zelda in disguise.
Oh.
So yeah, the princess is like just pretending to be a ninja on the side, as they do.
So, guys, when I say if everyone's good, we can probably start, and I count down from 3 to 1. You can say no.
Yeah.
I'm good now. I'm looking at Watch Together now, okay?
And also,
I'm just making sure.
I'm not going to even move the mouse.
also, the question doesn't work. Are we good? No, we are evil, obviously.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, are you good to watch? What do you mean you're evil to watch? That doesn't make sense,
That's
Karen.
not the question you asked.
I'm not talking about your moral compass. I'm talking about your situation.
Wait, then specify next time.
It's been pretty specific for the last 7 years.
Clearly, I just assumed you meant, are you morally a good person? Of course I am. So I just said
session,
yes.
You try to test us and like hopefully ask, will you be good this session? And we just don't answer.
And by complete coincidence, we watch the intro afterwards. It's like one of those things though. You just have to tick, are you human or whatever on the internet? Even if you're not human, you have to pretend you're human. Everyone just has to do that.
Yeah,
are you a terrorist?
Add on for your question. It just automatically answers.
Okay. So if everyone's evil, we can probably start.
Let's go.
In 3, 2, 1.
You hear that, Tupac? You made a friend.
I did not
Malik,
touch anything, for fuck's sake. I'm refreshing the room. I am not touching anything. I'm not messing with you. I can even show you my keyboard and mouse are far away from my hands.
That's a crazy way to
chance that
find out you have a Trojan on your PC.
Yeah.
Someone put malware on his PC not to steal his credit card details or anything, but just to stop the Watch Together.
Are you pressing the spacebar by accident?
Nope.
Is it
I'm
stuck?
far away from the keyboard. No.
Unplug your keyboard.
Okay, I will press play and see if it pauses again.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I'm not touching anything, literally.
Oh yeah, definitely. I see your name popping up every time you stop it.
Okay, I will record a video how I'm not touching anything. and
Unplug
it
your
pauses.
keyboard. Just unplug your keyboard.
Or turn it off if it's got an off button.
What type
No,
of keyboard
it doesn't.
has an
Okay,
off button?
unplug.
I have a keyboard. Admittedly, it's like a wireless keyboard, which is maybe
Yeah, it's-
Oh.
why. But
Okay, so if Ilya unplugs his keyboard and it happens.
Yeah, it is
again-
unplugged.
Okay, let's see if you have a Trojan or not.
Okay, I plug your mouse as well.
It is wireless, but literally, I can. Fucking hell. And I refreshed the Watch Together link as well. Okay, I'm plugging the mouse, turning it off.
Launching again. You see, no. This is because I asked if everyone's evil. So there's
Yeah.
when somebody is good. I have to turn it over. Because if you're evil, you can just lie that you're good. But if you're good, you can't lie that you're evil. So if everyone's good, we can start in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'm leaving the room.
It's cursed. It's cursed.
yeah.
This is cursed. I even took a video. It is acting.
You know what?
Lips, you can stop gaslighting him now.
I'm not gaslighting. Wait, is his name not popping up for anyone else?
Yeah, I just saw it a second ago.
Yeah,
Actually. I hadn't
it is-
noticed it
it is.
before, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Ilya, leave the room and watch it through my stream.
imagine he leaves and then it still pops up with his name.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, I left.
Jerry.
You've seen it all before. We ain't got no test for audible. You should give us a chance, cause we're all victims of circumstance. We've had it pretty tough, but that's okay, we like it rough. We're out of the score, survive the Reds and 2 world wars. Hey, get up and dance to our Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to our Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to our Eastern European kind of funk. Get up and dance to 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 Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to Eastern European kind of funk.
The dust settles. And you're brought back to the moment of reality as a little girl, finally unable to hold her emotions back, lets out a loud and hurtful cry, bawling her eyes out. Hellspawn, what happened last time and how did we get here?
Come on. I don't like when Marky's not here, so the odds are higher, so I get it. The notes are lengthy, but my memory is not, so click it over. We fought. Yeah, we fought most of it, half of the time against these scrub noobs, also called Mords. They got their ass whooped until Lei Kai showed up and helped them out. Well, technically they still lost during the fight with Lei Kai by just repeated.
Times, but the thing is, I have an AoE attack, and I have to choose a certain number of targets, so I just kept targeting them. Like, I was able to hit Lake Eye as well, but like, I could have just chosen to target less people. We've established before that I'm able to do that, but no, I just was like, hey, they're there, so I might as well target them, even though they're already
the numbers
unconscious.
on the DPS meter are important. So yeah, Verdant.
So we've definitely, after the last couple of sessions, we've definitely confirmed that Vedant has very little respect for the sanctity of life, I guess.
Yeah, how
It's
can
like,
he respect?
why did you dust these people? They were standing there. Okay.
Yeah, they clearly don't have enough mass to be respected by Vedant. Like, they're empty inside. Like, how much can their life be worth, truly?
Yep.
So yeah, we whooped them, but the same way we completely dominated them, like I dominated us. So yeah, at the end we just gave up, curled up into a ball, and says, "Yes, Daddy, we will do whatever you want." And he wants us to find an enforcer to replace the sheaf. We're done. Smacked.
Yeah.
Last session. Yeah.
He also thinks we're from Franksvinia because he's an idiot.
Yeah, and during the fight, like Arkut was, we haven't completely established why Arkut is so afraid of him, because like technically they're on the same team, but she, like the intro was crying during, even though he put like, or tried most of the time to put like defensive spells on her.
Yeah.
That I nom ate up, very, very delicious spells. She seemed to be molested by him or something, I assume. Probably multiple times. Yeah, I will not ask her because I like that headcanon. Because Leikai is a bitch. But yeah, we at the end of the day we gave up. And he pissed off. Or fucked off? Fucked off is the right term.
Yeah. I mean, either one works, but...
Well, pissed off could be like he got angry, but he didn't.
I guess, yeah.
He was very, very high and mighty all the time.
Well, we pissed him off several times.
Well, annoyed him more so than actually pissed him off. Like he didn't really, like, did he even, he didn't like take, was bloody or something. He just
No.
whatever.
He had, like,
then...
Lucas said at the end of the session that he had a total of about 350 HP, I think it was. And I dealt, like, I think I damaged him twice, maybe 3 times, but each time was only 14 damage, and then Pathos did, like, similar amount of damage to him. I'm not even sure who else attacked him, probably Malik at some point.
Yeah.
Speaking of Pathos,
But yeah,
he got
altogether
banished.
we probably dealt, like, less than 100. I think.
Well, it still would hurt, I hope. But he was like flexing with his when I forced him to pull out his prized possession, he flexed with his family tree that was a circle, if I remember correctly.
I'm not sure it was a circle, but he was at the top of the page. That's how we learned his name was Leikai. Because in character, I mean, obviously we already knew.
Yeah, what else? Like, yeah, Pathos got banished away. We still haven't figured out what's wrong with that guy. He's creepy.
He did crawl back.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. He came back at the end, didn't he?
Where did he crawl back?
Unfortunately.
A demonic hole opened up and he crawled back.
Like a slug that he is, just normally crawling back, or like oh, I'm hurt, oh, crawl back.
No, just completely normally crawled back.
Yeah, as you normally crawl out of a demonic hole in the ground, like a normal person would.
Did she look refreshed?
Well, Vedant did Vedan had thoughts that maybe Patmos is possessed by Yan, and Paphos, when he climbed out, did state that he was possessed by Yan, but now Yan is trapped in the hull. Not Yan, demons. He was possessed by a demon, but now the demon is trapped within the demonic realm.
So now he looks different? Like acts different?
He's exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
He just pretended he left a demon in hell.
Oh. Okay, then we're Gucci with him. Yeah. Okay, Patos is back to normal. That's cool. Yeah, what else? Yeah, basically, There's a crying Morse next to us, a crying Arcot next to us, a very normal and good-looking Patos.
And the sirens of the town, as the town had alarms going off, those have to calm down, and with Arcot's cries piercing the sky, you can hear sounds of people starting to walk and even approach this area from all directions, mostly with just very confused and curious voices.
Can you simulate Arcot's crying so I'm more immersed?
No. I have no capability
of piercing the sky
to show how distressed this little girl is right now in your arms. She has multiple reasons to cry, and she has no experience or developed emotional intelligence to even understand and grasp what she's feeling right now as she's letting it all out. From her being scared of the dawn to Morts, to being scared for you, being carried, hidden, revealed by the Morts, and then a man she fears seemingly with her whole life appearing in the sky.
Okay, in that case, I would not do the usual thing of trying to suppress the emotions and distract her by just, it's okay, Arco, the danger's over, let it all out, you will feel better in no time. As I try to plug my ears.
I think you rolled for ear holes and you don't have ear holes.
Well,
yeah, you did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have I rolled for
Wasn't there somebody that rolled loads of...
Yeah, maybe it was more... I think it was Morocco that had many holes.
Yeah.
Oh, I have only one. Okay.
Oh, that's it. Okay, so you plugged one as you...
I plug my butt. It's there, but for some reason, I don't know why.
As you try to comfort Arcade, please give me a charisma check.
I'm pretty sure I already rolled. Wasn't it 26 for Arcade?
Was that the nat 20? No, the crit was convincing Lakai to hire Pathos as the sheriff, but he used a legendary resistance on it.
Ah, that bitch. Every time I'm reminded of something about him, it's something
yeah,
negative.
I know.
It's okay, Arcade. Shit happens. Fuck, shit happens is not a good excuse. I use my advantage to say, it's okay, Arcade. I will protect you always, as I successfully did this time, via Trumpian negotiation styles. Fuck!
Oh god. It's so...
What the hell?
I will successfully protect you always, as you saw everyone gather asking.
And eventually just surrender and agree to do what the guy told them.
I will protect you always by selling out Paphos.
Well, that would be hopefully more convincing.
Don't worry, Arthur. Every time a bad guy shows up to try and hurt you, we'll just throw Paphos at them and run.
Well, I assume that's what we were doing all along. in retrospect, now that she's here.
It's not enough to completely suit her, but she does seem at this point to want your protection, as she clings to your shirt and buries herself in it, still completely unable to get a hold of her emotions, but her voice doesn't have the strength anymore to cry out as loud as she tries to hide the rest of her face inside your clothes.
Yeah,
As you notice crowds starting to approach the situation.
Okay. Yeah, I pet her head. It's okay. Let it all out. I assume she will be tired after crying so much. And then look towards the others. Guys, stop shuffling gold coins around. Appease the crowd. As I remember, because we need many gold.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. The first thing we're supposed to be doing at the start of this session, I made a note of it and I still forgot, is that we need to roll for how long it takes us to get many gold, because we were exchanging gold. Well remembered, Carlos.
Will Hellspawn be exchanging gold as well?
No, I only have one gold coin with a smiley on it.
that's
It's
fair.
useless.
So the exchange will be between Moraki, Malik, and
No,
Dante.
Malik has one coin.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. So long as we keep
still need to be
exchanging, you can
playing
get
around.
up to 2.
Yeah, back and forth.
Eventually, all of us will have many. We've
just
already
efficient.
established that this can happen, so Lucas is just going to let us roll for how long it takes, rather than making us
Yep.
roll every single time.
So, simplistically, I will say this is a 3-person contest. I need speed from all of you, and if the sum doesn't go over 45,
Lucas,
don't manage it.
We can do one exchange per action. Like we have
yeah,
a lot
we
of...
know we
Yeah,
can
but
do this.
what I mean is that something will happen before that, right? Before you.
All
manage
right,
to
okay,
finish
okay,
it.
fair enough.
So,
But my
I'm
speed
rolling-
is, of course, terrible, so it's not going to happen. Yeah, there's a 0. So add to the roll. And 7 from Malik. And
from Morocco, I believe he has a +2, so it's a 17.
cool.
So somehow, Malik ends up with many coins, but Vedant and Morocco end up with 0.
No, Lucas, no. That literally cannot happen. We have already established... Literally, the only reason we're rolling for this is because you said that we could just roll for it.
Yeah. No. But for the time being...
But no, listen.
I guess it will not be...
It would never end up in that situation, because if it ends up in that situation... No, it can't. It literally cannot end up that way.
Let
You
me say.
gain one, 2 with 1 coin. But we are Granburians, so maybe one gets lost.
Yeah, it's just... No.
But
We
we-
have 2 people with 1 coin, and Malik ends up with many.
Okay,
Right.
with 1 each. Okay. You said 0 before, but that's fine.
No. I'm saying you were with 1 each, right? And
Yeah,
the
we had
situation-
one person with 2 coins and the other 2 with 1 each.
Wait,
There's no
was
way
there-
we would end up in a
No, I
situation
think
where
everyone
nobody
had 1 coin.
No, there was not. No, that wasn't how it happened.
Okay, then I'm mistaken. I would say, yeah, then if it was 1 person with many and 2 with 1, Vedant just is left without any coins while the other 2 have many. For the moment.
Okay, fine. But
you're like
literally,
in the middle
that's.
of trading. You're
Yeah,
in the middle of
sure,
trading. That's
sure,
what I'm
sure.
saying.
I'm just saying though, like realistically, if we were in the middle of trading, there is 0 reason to ever have anyone have 0 coins. You would always start by giving a coin to the person who has 0. There's no reason someone with 1
Well,
coin or
Okay.
would ever give it
Maroki
away.
could try to hand you a coin and then drop it into like a sewer or something.
Oh.
Yeah. And Malik steals it out of habit.
Oh, taxes!
Hey! I'm not stealing it. I'm taking what is promised many years ago to
Yes.
me.
Of course.
Tariffs.
Yeah.
I'm clipping the coins.
Yeah,
Good,
no. For simplicity purpose, it doesn't matter. If needed, we can figure out a situation, but I think you'll be able to end up trading further anyway. But
Sure.
as the crowd gathers, you hear them start speaking up as a man in front of the crowd, in front of the crowd, north, notices sheriff's boots full of dust still standing next by his door. As he looks around in the situation, saying, What is going on? What happened
Hello,
here?"
everyone! It's so nice you could all make it here. Would anyone like to accept a job? There's a sudden vacancy in the post of sheriff, and a guy named Lakai put us in charge of deciding the new sheriff. Isn't that exciting?
Yes, everybody, line up.
They look at the Mort mourning his friends, confused at the whole situation. Looking at your group, you hear from the crowd murmurs saying, "Is that the acting troupe? Yeah, I saw them in the harbor today." As the Mort stands up.
Before the Mort stands up, I wanna stealthily smack him across the neck and whisper, "You little bitch boy, better come up with a convincing story that lets us go scot-free, or you will be dead like your friends."
He looks at you with the holes in his helmet where eyes are supposed to be.
Hey, can I roll intimidation first?
You may.
Okay, that didn't sound like it will matter, but I will nonetheless.
Nice.
He looks away from you towards the crowd and out loud says, "That is true. The sheriff is dead. He has been killed.
A real
And
tragedy.
now, so are my friends."
Truly a horrible accident that no one could have seen coming. Anyway, he needs replaced. And as you can see, this small child is very sad that there's no sheriff. So the sooner we replace them, the happier she will be, I'm sure.
You hear people speaking from the crowd. "Wow, those metal knights must have bullied the child, and these kids stepped in to help it. Yeah, they probably killed the sheriff there. Those damn bastards. Always strutting up, making us pay taxes."
Guys,
You hear
they took our
discontent
jobs!
in the crowd. Yeah. Like the crowd is starting to turn on the Mort
It's
as you notice his helmet shape into a face of a bit of a panic.
dear mob of various ages, whatever. Dear crowd, it is time to take the job of policing this town back to you and give it back to you people. Step forward if you feel the responsibility and the pride to be a public protector instead of these tin cans who bully children.
Everyone takes a step back. It's like a synchronized step back.
Come on,
Can I
heard
do an
the pay
insight
is
check to
good
see
or
who was the
something.
last person to step back?
Yes, you can.
Okay, come on, insight. Don't
The
fool me
slowest
now.
guy,
Damn it,
let's
it
go.
failed me now.
Fuck. Oh, come on. I want to also look for the weakest link in the crowd.
There's an old grandma who has a plate of cookies in her hands that are still warmly sizzling.
If you can bake cookies, You can bake people. That's what I learned from Nazi Germany. You are in.
Oh, Shani, I can give you a cookie if you want, but I don't think I can fight against the bandits. No, me, no, me, no, me, no, my. Oh, no.
Oh, I don't think bandit fighting is part of the sheriff's job. That guy that they turned to dust surely wasn't capable of anything that taxing.
Yeah, your job is to question bandits and then get killed by them.
No, he. Oh,
She like takes a second to think.
I think I resigned then.
Tragic.
First you have to take the job.
No,
Okay,
I'm
so
retired.
let's try finding someone who isn't an old woman.
Let's find someone who can't refuse.
Yeah.
We need someone very dumb.
Is there a prison here? Maybe we can convince a criminal that they can get out of prison early if they do the job.
Nah.
Or even better, a mental
Nah.
asylum.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Maybe we can go circle back to Jan. Jan.
Oh, wonderful. Hey guys, do you know Jan? He lives in a house outside of town.
Oh, that kid
You
would be
hear a
perfect.
sudden shudder through the crowd.
Would you
as
like Jan
Baptist
to be your new
gives a
sheriff?
cough.
Yeah.
He
Would you like
always-
us to ask Jan to be your new sheriff?
We would, like a man speaks out from the crowd, an older 50s gentleman. We would like to keep Warchovsky family out of town as much as possible. It's enough that they visit the market every week and scare the children and the animals. We would really like to not have a constant feeling of dread,
Well,
if you may.
seeing how they are proficient at scaring children, they are fit for the job. Just like the Mords prior to them. I think it's decided. Jan also talked about wanting to go to the city when he grows up, right? Let's go,
I
guys.
definitely remember that, yeah. So, unless there are any volunteers,
None of us could take on the bandits except the sheriff. I mean,
What
if
do
you
you
want to
mean?
listen, there's
There's
one
no way
underneath
that-
his office, but
there is no way that guy was fighting bandits. None. Not a chance.
Well, they don't have guns. And he had one.
Where?
But he still does in his office. You can have it. Like the whole office, everything that's inside it. I don't care. You can have it all.
the crowd is a bit sounding displeased with this whole arrangement.
What arrangement?
With you trying to push they seem to be displeased with you guys trying to push the sheriff title onto any possible person.
Okay.
They're like seemingly they do have some worries on bandits, and you even hear mentions of the merchant crowd being unprotected from the crowd.
Alright, okay, look. Do you know where these bandits are?
What do you mean? Like,
I mean, if we can kill them in the next many hours or
kill
so.
them? These kids are insane. And
I'm
Arca
crying
starts
about
even crying even louder once again. She like was almost done as she got interested in the conversation. Then she hears you mention killing, and she goes into a whole ball.
Arcade,
Oh, come on, Arcade,
no.
stop overreacting.
No, stop.
What do you think?
Don't. Shut the fuck up. It's not killing. He said kill them. Like a boat would go kill, you know, like drift onto shore. Like we need to uncover the bandits. Yeah, Arcade.
The Mark looks at Arcade. Oh, he did. No, he definitely said kill. He will destroy the bandits just like he destroyed my friends.
I will
Husband.
kick him in the chin.
Husband, you realize that she's going to have to actually do this herself when we get to the camp, right? That's
Don't use
literally
the
why I should be
word,
just sending
like-
her there.
Pretend we are on TikTok. Use like unalive or something.
Oh, of course, I'm an idiot. Sorry. Yeah, you're a genius. Thanks. I reverse my wheelchair away from Hillspawn after wheeling over to whisper that to him. Yeah, we have to go and unalive some bandits, everyone.
What do you mean unalive?
Don't worry about it.
We will
You're
liberate
gonna
them
make them into
from.
undead?
Not quite. That would be undead
We will
or
make- Not that is the right call though, crowd. Member 2.
Anyway, if you want us to unalive the bandits, then we can do that for you before we go. But we definitely need to get somebody to be the sheriff.
Out of character, real quick. Like, I actually wanna make Jan the sheriff. I would go back to him and talk to him peacefully. There's no way
it
he
would
will
be
kill
cool,
me.
but the problem is that Jan is pathos. Like, we don't know that in character, but like, he's not actually going to take the job because he's pathos right now.
Oh,
Also, to be fair, from the way Jan cosplayed, he was very dedicated to being a normal human teenager, even if he's a
That
normal
is true.
human teenager for the last 20 or 30 years.
it could be his birthday, his 18th birthday. Who knows?
Perhaps. But yeah, he's currently pretending to be pathos, which we don't know, admittedly. So in character, we could waste a bunch of time by going to his house and trying to convince him. But I mean, I'm not even sure if he's there.
It would be pretty funny with Paphos like having to run out of the room.
Yeah.
Back as Jan.
Yeah, exactly. And then as soon as we go, we're ready to go. Jan rushes away, and then we see Pathos running back from the toilets, pulling his trousers up, like, "Oh, guys, I was at the toilet the whole time."
Well, Hellspawn doesn't know Pathos is Jan, so you have to convince
True.
Hellspawn.
Well, I don't know.
I mean,
None of
He
us
has
know.
no one has a
superpowers. He's the
character.
perfect sheriff.
Except
He
the
has
fact that he's a
long hands he
teenager.
can grab people with.
That is true. I think bandits probably couldn't defeat Jan.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
maybe we get rid
they
of
won't be.
Pathos that way. Who knows?
The only problem is the town might not survive long enough for bandits to get here.
Well, we don't care for the town, do we?
Oh, that's true.
As long as a sheriff survives in this town, we succeeded on our deal with Lake Eye.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we'll just go and ask Jan if there's no other volunteers. I give the crowd one last chance.
An elder man holding him up with a stick slowly emerges from the crowd with a long beard and eyebrows so long they almost completely cover his eyes. A bit of a darker toned skin, and a weird facial feature where his long eyebrows, you notice, are tied up to his mustache, so it almost creates a circular expression of his face. Maybe as a way to distract away from the thousand of wrinkles he has, and yet somehow still manage to get a pimple on one of them. But he speaks out through his mostly teethless mouth, as far as you can tell. No, I mean, he does have many teeth, but you can tell that
Many
there's
missing
also
teeth as
many
well.
holes.
Yeah.
Also many holes. If you are interested in the bandits, my son said that they have a camp up in the mountain. That's where that's how they noticed merchants approaching or leaving and would launch attacks before the sheriffs were elected.
Okay, well, that sounds like a great thing that we could deal with. If one of you was to become the sheriff, we would go and deal with the camp before we leave.
If
or-
I must, I shall protect my people.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, well, you're the new sheriff then, mister.
But Dan, he can't even protect his teeth.
It doesn't really matter though, does it? Like, If we get rid of the bandits, then he doesn't have to actually do any protecting,
Yeah, but
so it'll be fine.
why do we have to get rid of the bandits?
Because the alternative is going back to Jan's house and asking him to do
Yeah,
it.
he can get rid of them.
Oh yeah, he can. He might get rid of us first, though.
Why
Morocco
would he?
shows his not working arm.
Who shows?
Morocco.
Maroki. Because Mark
Yeah.
isn't here the day, so
He
Lucas is playing him.
Yeah, he points his glove towards his right arm, saying, "Last time you went there, my goddamn arm stopped working."
Yeah, but like we don't know how strong the bandits are. We just came out of a rescue mission of a child.
That sheriff was apparently strong enough to fight them off. I'm assuming Lake Eye is not on the bandit's side, so...
I wanna walk over to Vedant. I'm pretty sure the sheriff was bribed or vice versa. There's no way he was fighting.
Okay, fine. Well, we've got...
By the
Most
way,
of us have got
Arcot
many
is
gold.
with me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most of us have got many gold. We can share the gold around a bit more, and eventually I will also have many gold, and then we can bribe the bandits as well.
It's tedious to shuffle gold around.
It shouldn't be. Statistically speaking, it should take like a few seconds, but you know,
What do
never
you mean
mind.
statistically? How do you think Granburian statistics work?
It's easy. Some things are at 0 on the graph, and then some things are at 1 on the graph, and then there's just a big long line labeled many.
Hey, statistically, it takes many time, okay? That's way too long.
It takes many seconds, but it's generally less than a single minute to exchange coins.
It could be infinity.
Yes, it could be, yes.
So it's many.
It could be. Although I will say, never in my life have I known it to take longer than a single week to exchange coins. But usually it's much less than that.
Oh, I heard of that case. That poor guy starved while trying to haggle for a potato,
Yeah,
right?
sometimes queues at the shops can be a bit complicated because you hand over your money when you're buying things and then they have to give you change, but then they realise that they've not got the money left, they've only got a single coin after they give you the change, so then you have to give them another coin. It's this whole thing.
Officially canon, yes. the great Granburian depression hit the market's real hard.
The depression in Grumper was literally just everyone like giving the same person a coin at the same time, and then they realised they wiped out half the gold on the planet.
And
The stock market went down.
but don't.
The stock market went down from many gold to 1 to single gold.
But don't. Haven't you also heard of that one kidnapping case where aliens abducted a Granburian just to multiply their money infinitely? Maybe the bandits would try to kidnap us to make many gold for them.
I mean, maybe, but well, that's just a consequence of being mathematically superior to other races. Unfortunately, it's a terrible fate that all Granburians must deal with.
Yes,
We
and I
can't
don't
afford
want to
to
deal
let
with
it
it.
scare us. We can't just hide in a cave somewhere for the rest of our lives, constantly afraid that we might be abducted and used to make extra gold.
But also, we could just not wear the mini skirt in dark alleyways. If you catch my drift.
Well, sometimes you just have to wear a miniskirt and go down a dark alleyway. I don't know what to tell you, Hellspawn. It's just a fact of life.
No, it's not. It's your personal choice.
Oh well. Back me up here, Pathos. Should we go and fight bandits or should we ask Jan to be the sheriff?
Looks at you.
Pathos,
I-
say something,
as a
you're not
normal-
helping.
As a normal Granburian, I don't think it makes sense to fear many bandits because there are many of us, and if there are many of them, he it takes his left fist, takes his right fist, and just clashes them in front of himself, and uses his right hand to push his left one over, saying, "Yeah, like that."
But there are many
Great
bandits
thinking,
with,
Pathos. You're a genius.
and all of them have many arms. And look of one of us. They pointed Morocco.
Yes, but think of it. Most of these people think we are slug folk, and as normal Granburians, we can use our little size as advantage.
Great thinking. Also, can I just say I love how you always keep reminding us that you're a normal Granburian, Pathos. It's
No,
really
aren't-
convincing.
Aren't we all? And he intensely looks at you, Vedant.
Yep. All perfectly normal Granburians.
You just said they will underestimate us. That's not an advantage.
We're so pathetic and useless. They'll definitely underestimate us and assume they can just squish us like slugs.
Yeah, so we will most definitely have to fight.
How often do you squish slugs?
Well,
Every day.
sometimes my wheelchair goes over a slug. I try not to, you know. If I'm like on a road and there's a slug, I sort of try and turn, but sometimes I accidentally drift instead, and then I just leave the smoosh of slug trail behind me.
Since I'm in my demonic form, I'll look at.
Oh yeah, everyone would notice that Malak is the one form.
Oh, hey Malak, you're looking extra slimy right now.
I mean, I don't know if anybody has trauma from fighting the demonic form during the night, but I'll let it slide.
If anyone's gonna, it would probably be Meraki because he lost an arm to it. Like,
yeah, but
the
it was
rest
in
of
the
us-
dark. It was in
Yeah.
the dark. He didn't see me eating his arm.
He didn't
but-
see it, but he definitely knows it was Devil Malik. We established that it
No.
definitely was.
And-
He goes
I will-
around.
I will respond to Pathos about crushing slugs. Oh no, I don't crush any slugs. I usually use salt.
See,
Bro, we are
They will
slugs.
use
Don't be so
salt.
cruel.
Yeah, it's
They
very,
will
very
use-
dangerous to try and put salt on slugs when you're a Granburian, because if it touches your hand instead, then you'll die.
Yeah, Vedant could lose weight. It's very scary.
It's very tragic being vulnerable to salt damage. Fortunately, not many things deal that damage type.
We are not vulnerable to salt. I didn't see it in Outcry.
True,
It doesn't
it's
say
not
that on
canon.
the sheet, but it really should. It would be funny.
No, we evolved over beyond.
Yeah,
them.
okay, yeah. This is where the Granburian adaptation really comes in. Unlike regular slugs, we evolved to resist salt, and that's what allowed us to become a sapient species.
Yeah, we just use
Yeah,
it as
we use
Ozempic
it in
now.
our cooking. we use it in our cooking. So
Yep.
we have kosher salt.
Paphos will say to that, saying, so, if they think we are slug folk, but we are normal Granburians, we can act as if we died.
Oh yeah, good thinking, because they won't realize that we have many health. So we can just let them stab us a bit and then pretend to be dead.
Yeah, I mean,
And-
what if they check our hearts?
We have hearts.
Or what?
Roll for hearts.
Okay.
1d3 minus 1 for how many
Yeah,
hearts
yeah.
you have. I'm gonna.
Yes! 0 hearts for me!
A
Okay, so
Malik
Hailspawn
has
and
many
Vedant are
hearts.
literally heartless.
Yeah.
That's how Malak gets an erection since he has a dick.
Ha! Yeah. It's very easy for him because he has 2.
Wait, I have to mark this in game plans because Marky will need to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this character development that's going on. We have no heart.
we learn so much about ourselves.
Which is hilarious because Hellspawn has lungs. He needs to breathe, but he has no heart to pump the blood.
What blood? You have never specified I have blood, just
That's
lungs.
fair, yeah.
We have many blood cells.
I mean, what do grasshoppers? I believe have lungs, but they don't have like a circular system.
I just have
circadian system,
pockets,
so-
big
Yeah,
pockets in myself.
and you feel very nauseated if you don't fill them with fresh air every couple of seconds.
Wait,
Cool.
Oh yeah, I have to breathe.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so with that decided, I guess, yeah, I would just say, so, shall we go and unalive some bandits?
How are we looking after the fight, by the way?
Completely healthy.
Yeah, I'm
Mathis-
healthy as well, I think.
Bathos is on 1 HP.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, I
Alan
have
heals.
2 recons.
Well,
Oh,
he can- he
I think
can use
Moroki's on
regenerates.
1 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I will ask Patos to give us 1 coin each, so, since he didn't participate in the many coin distribution, and I'll ask him, "Hey,
You've
Patos,
already
how
got
much
many
money?"
coins.
Yeah, but
Also-
I want him to spend his many coins.
No, we don't want him to spend his coins.
We don't.
Patos, how much gold you have?
he looks at you dumbfounded. You made me pay you for the hell. Remember, I paid for the bottles Hellspawn broke, and then you made me pay you whatever was left because you drafted
Okay.
up a contract.
Right, yeah, we need to get Pathos money as well.
Now, I am fine. I am detached from material values.
Oh, that's cool. I'm supposed to be like that as well because of enlightenment and stuff, but also it's useful to have gold, so.
No,
So you
it
detach.
draws you in towards violent tendencies, Vedant.
Oh,
And
Okay,
he
yeah.
smiles towards you.
that might also be true. Oh well. I'll
I
live.
I feel some kind of tension between you two. Is it sexual?
It is purely sexual.
Oh,
I am not romantically interested in him one bit.
Well,
Well,
that's
no
good
one
because
would be.
I'm not
Look at him.
sexually interested in anyone because I'm a Graburian and I don't need to have sex, so therefore there is no tension.
hey, as long as Malik is not interested, we are Gucci.
Yes, that is true. Malik, if you are interested, that would be quite weird because of your biology.
I look at everyone. You don't look like goats, since I'm the demonic Malik.
Nice, okay. Well, I'm glad that we've straightened that out.
Well, let's hope the bandits are not goat people.
Yeah.
I roll high on charisma, so
The elder that was speaking out says, are you sure you kids should go after the bandits yourselves?
Oh, you
Are
want to
you-
go?
Well, as the new sheriff, I will do my best to protect our trade routes.
What's your
Well, that's
best?
very noble of you, but if you die, then we would have to find another new sheriff, so probably
Yeah.
better not.
Yeah, focus on surviving, not tripping, not eating something bony, not choking.
It's
on
right.
it.
Teenager,
After this single day, you can do that stuff if you want, but for the next many hours, you need to keep being the sheriff, because if Liga shows up and there's no sheriff, we'll get in trouble.
a teenager from the crowd that seems to be a bit embarrassed that the elder stepped out shouts, "Oh, if you need many hours for him to survive, the bandits might not be needed."
What?
Oh, so
Teenager.
She gestures to just falling over.
Okay,
Before
we have
handling
our
the
deputy.
motion.
Step up.
Yep, you spoke, therefore you're now the deputy sheriff. If he dies, you become sheriff, got it?
No, she's already out of my testament.
Oh, family, even better. You will take care of each other.
No, don't leave me there.
Too late. Let's go, guys. Let's beat the bandits.
Yep, okay, we're on our way. Have a nice life, Sheriff and Deputy Sheriff.
And don't you dare
like the
trip
crowd-
and die.
The crowd starts gathering around the old man, congratulating him as he's very confused and angry. You guys have some freedom right now, so what would you like to do at the moment?
What time is it of the day?
It is morning. It is the morning. The
Okay,
sun is up over the horizon, but still eastwise very much.
first things first, we need to get the gold sorted out. Can I just set my coins back to many?
Yeah, everyone can set their coins back to many, and
Good.
let me check because Paphos needs to use his recounts for his healing ability first. Okay, so he uses 2 recounts to get that back to many uses, and he will do the same for his health. As he's at 1 HP. So he uses a recount, another recount to not drop to 0, which leaves him at 2 recounts, and he's going to use a recount again to recover HP. And he's back to many, and he has 1 recount left.
Cool.
I am back, he says.
That's great.
No, you're Patos.
Oh, also, Lucas, I'm going to
Sorry, I am evil at math.
Yeah, actually, I just remembered. So, first of all, what happens is I'm like, don't worry, everyone, I'll summon more magic food. And then I try and do that, and it's like, oh no, it's not working. I suppose that, like, I must have destroyed my ability when he blew up that table with fireball. How tragic. I will never again be able to summon magic food. It's almost as if the ability was broken and somehow got taken away from me.
No.
But anyway, yeah. I do, however, activate my meditation thing, which takes it from 1 use down to 0 uses. And it doesn't actually strictly matter that I activated it because it's basically a passive. But yeah, anyway. If we travel anywhere, and the travel takes a long time, I might get rested. But as it happens, that's not an immediate thing, unlike the feast, which could literally just refill all of my recounts immediately.
Wait, but we're not resting. We're just using bullshit abilities
What I
to
was
rest?
what I was going to suggest, out of character, is that if you're needing to rest, you could, since we've already established that my wheelchair is strong enough to carry multiple people, you could sit on Vedant's lap and rest while we're traveling towards the bandits.
Nice.
But
okay.
I don't know how long that would take.
Well,
That's the only thing.
I just polish my thingy, so it takes exactly 2 hours and a couple seconds.
Yeah, no, but I mean like the travel to the bandits. Like if it only takes us an hour to get to the bandits, that might interrupt your rest.
Oh,
Also, if he will need to get off because like there's mud encountered and somebody needs to help.
well, not me. The one eye and the one
I would
hand
say
guy can help.
I would say
If there was
for-
so much mud that Maroki and Hellspawn couldn't help by themselves, then yeah, you might have to get off. But other than that,
I am Hellspawn.
sorry, Maroki and Malik is what I meant to say.
Oh.
Yeah.
Evil Malik.
yeah, for balance purposes, I would say one person can ride on Vedant comfortably.
Nice.
Very comfortably.
We are going back to Syrian times, I see.
Yep. Except instead of inside a giant dildo, it's on the lap of a fat slug. So, I mean, they're both terrible options, but
They could use Vedant as a dildo way, but
oh god.
It's sad that Vedant got rid of the nipples, so he can't hold on to something.
You just have to do what Arkad was doing earlier and hold on to the eye stalks.
Okay.
I will provide the lubrication.
So-
That doesn't help to hold on.
So the current plan is for the party to just travel to the bandit camp.
Yeah, while polishing the Cuban link.
Yep. So as you start to head out, where exactly are you going?
Towards the mountain they
Mountains.
pointed at.
Yeah.
They didn't point. They just said they lived
Okay,
in the mountains.
wait. No, I've got it. We start heading towards the mountains, and then I will activate one of my new abilities that you gave me when we got the character development / lore boost thing. So
Yeah.
this takes 2 minutes. So if anything attacks us within 2 minutes of leaving town, I can't use it. Are we attacked in that time?
No, you will not.
Okay, cool. In that case, I use this, and I crit succeed. So, what happens is, I zone out as we're traveling, and unfortunately, I lose a use of this, which is almost always happens when I roll a d2, but never mind. But anyway, yeah. So zone out, and as I'm zoning out, I am focusing my mind on the single many dimension where Granburians call home, because I saw it in a dream last night, while everyone else was focusing on being traumatized at fighting multiple devil Maleks simultaneously. I was like, oh, there's a fancy portal, cool. So I think about that very, very hard, and I think that in the many dimension, everything is possibility. Therefore, the many dimension has all of the answers to all of the questions. Therefore, I would like to know what direction we have to go in to find bandits. By the smoothest path possible, not necessarily the shortest route, but the one that can be ridden in a wheelchair comfortably. And then I open my eyes and look around, swiveling my eyes 360 degrees. And Lucas...
Find the wheelchair-friendly mountain path. Let's go.
Yeah, the wheelchair-friendly mountain path to the bandit camp is specifically the question that I'm looking for an answer for, Lucas.
So you start traveling backwards towards the hills. So while you're making the call home, you're like going over the bridge. You see the burnt up table remains. Still some fire rustling, but shit doesn't seem like it will spread too much into the forest. As you make the call home, you have a sudden realization as your eyes light up like light bulbs, as you realize that you came from the hills, not the mountains. And then they mentioned merchants. And there is, like, your light bulbs, almost like flashlights, pointers, zoom in towards a singular path that is clearly wagon ridden into the town, that goes into the forest and seemingly should go behind a waterfall based on the direction it takes.
Sweet. Okay.
So it is very likely, because you got the crit success, that the mountain is hidden behind these hills with the waterfall.
Awesome. Yeah, well, I will tell everyone that and explain how genius I am in the process, and then suggest that we head behind the waterfall via the caravan path, which, by dint of needing to be suitable for caravans, is also suitable for other vehicles like wheelchairs.
Wow.
Yep, I'm so genius and at working out these things. Very complicated navigation stuff, but I figured it out.
Yeah, that was almost just as genius as killing the sheriff.
Well, sometimes people are just annoying and have to be unalived.
True.
The current U.S. administration agrees.
Yeah.
So yeah, assuming no objections, you guys start treading the wagon-ridden path. It doesn't seem to be ridden too often, as there are small grasses growing out, but it's used enough to the point where they specifically laid some broken rocks. I forget what it's called exactly in English, but small pieces of rocks too, like a bit larger than gravel.
Pebbles?
Yeah, I mean pebbles. I think there's a specific word for like that mixture of pebble rock substance.
Yeah, I only
But
know it in
basically
German.
very high grained gravel, right? Large pieces. Just to enable some smoother riding, which is very comforting for Vedanta and Hellspawn. And quite a nice pathway for the other four to walk. I guess Maraki could carry Arcud as well, but because she's not getting on Vedanta even if you try to fit her. She is angrily, one eye angry, one eye scared looking at Vedanta.
There's nothing to be scared of, Orchid. We all have your best interests in mind. It's just important that a growing girl needs to get accustomed to seeing certain
Blood.
things.
Oh.
No, not even blood. That was only really dust and metal armor parts in that fight.
That sounds very misogynistic.
Okay, a growing child.
Why would
needs
a
to get-
woman need to see dust?
Ha! I didn't mean it like that. I just mean that sometimes human remains are a thing that you need to get accustomed
Oh,
to.
of course, and the woman needs to be accustomed to it.
Everyone needs to be accustomed to it. It's very important to understand that humans, especially, not really Grandburians, but mostly humans, die a lot. Like, really a lot.
Yeah, also, when the women are emancipated, there will be a lot of dust because they don't clean it anymore.
Yeah, very true. Like Savid's house, it was covered in dust.
Yeah. And you know how your mom is.
Once you mention her mom, she actually goes sad a bit and silent.
Oh, come on, Arcot. We're just kidding. Are you excited for the training camp?
Wasn't she supposed to come back? She said she needs to do something, but she didn't come back. And mom has never had. She never like lives for long.
I'm sure we will meet her at the camp. Don't you enjoy your adventure apart from mom? It's part of adolescence.
Yeah, I'm sure that she's fine.
Just a quick question. Did the image load for you guys? Because it's very
It's grainy.
Yeah,
very
it's weird.
blurred. Yeah.
I will try to resize it. Hopefully, it hits something. But wait, I'll throw it back because it's purple. But yeah. Anyway, it's blurry because it's not the same image, right? It's definitely a different one than I showed
They're just
before.
moving so fast. His motion blur.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, my Roll20 doesn't load anymore. What the fuck?
We found the reason for this.
I will blame Ilya's keyboard again.
Obviously.
Where the hell do I sit on that?
You sit on him. Right. I would love for everyone to give me a quick 1d20, and for every player to give me a 1d20, and then each character to give me an insight. Damn, but this is so weirdly green.
Oh. I was not good on the insight, but thankfully Hellspawn was.
I think it's grainy because I think I deleted that image. So I'm actually confused. Why didn't it even load at all?
That's
must
why
have-
it's-
Preview loaded.
Yeah, probably.
That
Okay,
would be
yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, Vedant and Malik don't really notice their surroundings too much. But Hellspawn, as you're polishing, it's kind of a natural thing you do. Like, you're completely focused on it, but you still have the moment to take in your surroundings. At one point, as you're passing through basically a more foresty area than this, so just 1 second, you are noticing. Oh, wait a second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Here we go. So, there's a bunch of these, a bunch of trees, right? So this is a forest.
Guys, look at those ugly trees.
So artistic. I love how those trees are really fat at the base and then they have one giant leaf on top. It's really cool. I've never seen plants like them before. It's
So
almost like they were
structurally
meant for
sound.
Grandburians because they're a single tree with a single leaf each.
Hellspawn, at one point on this road, a bit to the side, you notice a flattened field with a few broken trees. There's burn marks on the ground, and you think you see broken shrapnel of metal, almost like from a shattered sword or pieces of a plate, a metal plate, scattered around.
Vedant,
Would you?
do
Yeah.
morts self-destruct and explode?
Not normally, no. They just suck souls out of people.
Well, it looks like they can. Look over there.
Oh, okay. I look where he's pointing. Do I also see broken mort pieces?
It's not.
With my insight of 1.
Yeah. You see the metal pieces, you cannot tell that it's from a mort.
Well, I wonder if maybe somebody else killed the sheriff recently.
Malik, you are knowledgeable about explosions. Do you make sense of this?
You are
Mhm.
muted, Malik, if you're speaking.
Probably they believed in a higher cause and they reached for the 72 virgins promised by Savit.
What's a militant?
I didn't get that.
Arcud asks, what's a militant?
It is something like Vedant, but slimmer.
Oh,
Malik, but there's
Yeah.
a question. If nobody's there to hear the Allahu Akbar, does the explosion still happen?
That is a good question, my friend. We should delve into it. I will try to look for signs of explosives like vest or something like that.
Yeah. As you kind of go into this flattened field, I'm assuming Vedant also does drive in a bit deeper. So
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So long as there's no enough mud to stop the wheelchair.
No. It's a rooted, grassy path. Not too much grass, but it's like foresty. It's not easy for you to navigate, but it's still possible. Since it's just next to the road, it doesn't cause too much issues to go just right next to it. Which, for Malik, as you look around, you don't really see any bomb explosives. Looking around, you do catch sight of something that would remind you of I don't know how much. Okay, actually, based on Malik's background, how much Malik would understand about pyrotechnics?
Demonic Malik, well, both should have a pretty good understanding about pyrotechnics because he's a trader. Like, he sells things.
Right, of course. Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, so you would actually know exactly what this is. This is very cheap gunpowder. And you can tell it's cheap because it seems, based on how it's scattered, that there was explosive with this cheap gunpowder that didn't, or multiple of them, that didn't completely burn up everything at an instant. So some of the gunpowder, instead of burning up in the explosion, just flew out and scattered. You can't tell. Well, you can tell that there were many of them. Can't really get a grasp of exactly what happened here. Hellspawn, as you're looking out, polishing your balls from while hanging over Vedant's face, you do notice a flag stuck a bit up into the trees. It's not. It doesn't look like it was placed there. More like blew by wind or whatever happened here, but it is floating in the how to say this in this breeze of wind that's flowing through the forest, enough for you to read something along the lines of "Viva la Revolution."
Guys, it's crazy. It's almost impossible for a flag to be stuck on one single leaf, but look, there's a revolutionary flag up there.
That is very strange. So somebody here had a revolution against Morts?
And they don't speak common for some reason.
With being here, you didn't also notice, Hellspawn, the armor pieces don't, well, the metal pieces, the metal plates, they don't necessarily seem to be of high grade armor that you would expect even on a rank 3 Mort. It's kind of badly forged iron, with probably even a few cheaper metals scattered in about. But it's not even enough to collectively be like even a Mort's armor or anything.
But there's no blood or flesh on anything, it's just metal pieces?
Not without moving around, like investigating the ground, which would interrupt your polishing. You cannot see anything additionally. No.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's move on.
Yep, okay then. We can always come back this way maybe after we've killed the bandits.
Weren't we
I guess we
supposed to
do need to
negotiate?
wait for. We do need to wait for Lakau to show up and confirm that we did a good job selecting the sheriff, because he's gonna take us to the camp, isn't he? So
Oh, I forgot.
yeah. Anyway, let's keep going for now.
But
So
don't.
I will.
This crazy language. Would you know what these uncommon words "Viva la Revolución" could possibly mean?
Well, I can tell you that revolution means revolution, because it's literally the same word.
So it's just misspelled.
Vedant, as a diplomat, you would have heard these words. It's not like a language thing; it's a phrase thing. Used in like well, you know the context basically what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Vedant does know the context of the phrase quite well,
Yeah.
that it's used in revolutions and that it implies.
Also, yeah, I just realized the Spanish version is presumably what you're meaning. I was thinking of the French version, because the French for revolution is literally just spelled revolution, but with a little
Yeah.
thing on top of the E. But yeah, anyway.
I did pronounce it in French. I did say "Vive la Revolution."
Oh, did you? Cool, nice.
Hellspawn misread it as "Vive la Revolution."
he misread it as a more foreign version than it actually
You know,
was.
the flag is a bit torn. He mistook a
Fair.
T for a C. It's yeah. But the meaning is not completely lost.
Yeah. Yeah, so I will just relay from my diplomatic experience that it basically just means that they would like to have a revolution, please.
Bava says, at least they are nice about it. If they say please.
Yeah, I mean, strictly speaking, it would not necessarily be translated literally as including the word please, but it basically just means that they want to have a revolution. Long live the revolution, something along them lines. But yeah, it's a flag which basically means that they have nothing worth actually putting on a flag, so they just put revolution on a flag, because the only thing they stand for is changing things, and not really any specific detail about what they would actually like to change them to.
Like to change nothing. I am happy being a normal Grand Warrior.
That's nice, Pathos. Anyway, we should probably... Yes, we should probably keep going to the bandit camp. I will say, and then I will keep going.
Yeah, is there anything additional Malik would want to investigate, or are you satisfied with?
Do I see any flesh? You said we see that broken armor that is not of good quality, but are there any other remains like bones, flesh, something that might indicate those are not morts but real human beings?
There's nothing immediate, and the question is, how long and carefully would you actually investigate?
Do we have 5 minutes, guys?
Sure.
Many
Many minutes. Many minutes, but
wait,
That
we
could
do.
take
But
forever.
remember that many minutes is also technically many hours, depending on how many minutes it is, because sometimes many minutes can sometimes be none hours or a single hour or many hours. So just
it will
make
be
sure
less than a single hour.
Okay, good.
Way less than a single hour.
Okay.
It will be like my shadow will go from this direction to this direction.
Oh yeah, that's barely any time at all.
He says, standing between the trees where his shadow isn't seen.
Yeah, but I'm just looking down at his shadow, still a 1 in sight, and being like, well, I can't even see his shadow, so therefore it hasn't moved at all, therefore that's no time. Yep, that should be fine.
Yeah. You look around and scattered, the scattered pieces of the metal, as you like pick them up, look beneath them, they don't really have anything beneath. You look at a few of the trees that are fallen over. You look below. You don't really find anything. But as you're like twiddling the piece of metal in your hand, you notice that there is flesh burnt in on the inside of the metal. As you take a few
Guys.
pieces, not all of them have it. There are metal pieces that don't have it, but they do have gunpowder signatures. But the ones that don't, which seem to have come from a metal plate, do have flesh, human skin flesh burnt on the inside of it.
Guys, those are not the same as the creatures we unalived before. Those were human in the past. So, yeah, they're probably dying for a higher cause, because I know that humans get unalived themselves for a higher cause. But morts, they don't. They just die and fight until they die. Humans are more trickier.
Yeah, fair enough. Humans are pretty weird. What
Wait,
with all those unnecessary organs they have.
Yeah, kidneys,
Yeah,
hearts.
who needs...
Oh wait, I have a heart.
I don't have any hearts.
they also have cool organs like the lungs. Okay, they're hit.
Sure, whatever you say.
But
All I need is a stomach. Or 3. Or many. I pat my stomach. Lucas, can I roll for how many stomachs I have?
You absolutely can.
Okay. Can I roll 1d2 instead of 1d3 minus 1?
It should be 1d10. You are possibly a cow.
No. It's 1d3 minus 1.
Oh, okay. Right, okay. 1d3
But you can
minus
use
1.
your advantage of
Okay, let's see. Do I need to? No, I'm fine.
You
Many
have
stomachs.
many
Nice.
stomachs.
Whew, the dice god smiled on me there.
They know what's right.
Yeah. Right.
Um,
Yeah.
So, is there anything additionally you guys want to investigate in the surrounding area, or are you keen on continuing with the path you're on?
Have you established how long ago this all happened? Oh, never mind. If you don't care, never mind.
No. I mean, if you're not having insight, you would be quite able to tell, just based on how the grass has burnt, and they'll basically get a basic. You can tell. Yeah, it's actually quite easy with Granverians. You can tell it's been many days, but not many weeks.
Cool.
So, it's funny because now I can give an abstract but very specific answer.
Yeah. It sounds very specific until you try and calculate it, and then you realize, actually, wait a second.
I'll say
That's
to be even more specific, it's been at least a single week.
Ah, okay.
It isn't that funny.
But not 2 weeks. So between 7 and
Well, more than a single week would be 8 to 13 days. More than a single week, but less than many.
yeah. So we're not going to die today.
Nice. So yeah, we will keep going then, I guess, on towards the waterfall and beyond it to the bandit camp.
Yeah, so walking through this path surrounded by the forest, you can kind of orientate yourself because of the sound a waterfall makes. It doesn't exactly pierce the forest as much as it goes above it and reaches you like almost an echoey sound from the sky, but still allows you to kind of set that the where the main waterfall itself, not exactly the river, but at least the waterfall is mostly on your left, and seeing where it goes. You do see from time to time some rubbish on the side of the road, a broken cart wheel, a few torn clothes, even at one point a broken sword, but not really. The sides of the road don't really have anything too interesting until riding off the same net 20 Hellspawn does. You, Hellspawn, notice an a cloth that was sewn for ambush to imitate grass, torn into two pieces, left on the side of the road. Nobody's like in there, but hadn't you been driving past it, you would have noticed it's like a torn cloth if it was laid out correctly.
Arkot, I choose you. Pick that up.
No. My princess hands will get dirty.
Marek, I choose you.
Maroki, use your dead hand because I don't want to lose my.
I'm carrying Arkut.
Pathos! You have hands. Can you pick that up, please?
He looks at you, looks at his hands. Yes, as a normal Granburian, I have many hands, and I will use them to pick up these many pieces. As he almost like walks like a penguin towards them, swinging a bit sideways too much.
Hey,
Good old
Granburians
Pathos.
don't swing around when they walk. We slide.
He stops his mid-walk and says, I was doing a joke, Hellspawn. Ha 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 ha.
Ha.
I am
Yes.
glad you know
Good
this.
one.
He picks up the pieces, and within them, as the line shines through, you can see there are a few bullet holes. They are not the main cause of the tear, but it seems that they came before the tear happened.
So they're like bullet holes typically have like also accommodating some liquid.
This one seems to be quite older than this seems to be many weeks, maybe even above a single month. To the point where it's so dirty and washed out that you cannot exactly tell if is this very brown blood or is it just part of dirt. Because this is cloth, this is roots of grass and trees sewn into a cloth and compacted with dirt on top of it to completely represent forest-like grounding. So it's not exactly something from textile, but it does have a texture to it that has been clearly pierced by bullets.
Guys, I'm starting to believe the sheriff did more work than we first assumed.
Yeah, it does seem kind of strange how there's all these scenes of battle around everywhere, but also how did that guy manage to win any fights? He was super weak.
Well,
Probably he was weak against us, not against other old retards.
I guess.
maybe he was a glass cannon or dust cannon, so to speak.
Huh.
Maybe
Yeah,
he had
okay, I guess.
high offense.
maybe he just, like, was super weak to necrotic effects, I suppose. But, yeah.
Yeah, if we didn't kill him, we could ask.
Shouts Arkad.
Well,
He's in a better
sometimes-
place.
Yeah, sometimes, Arkad, it's just a person's time. And when it's their time, they just have to move on.
She looks you dead in the eyes and says,
I hope your time is soon.
It isn't.
You know that he's maybe with your dad, with your grandma right now, grandpa right now. It's possible.
Yeah, because
my grandpa isn't dead.
he's a god, though. Like, what do you think the job of gods is?
Don't know.
The what?
Well,
The
rule, I
rule.
think. I think she
Rule?
means rule, yeah.
Yes.
But-
I mean, Dev's job is to take over Dev. Why would Grandpa take over Dev?
Yeah, but
If-
where?
Okay, yeah, that's a good point, actually. Death does handle that side of things, doesn't he?
Yeah, but where does he bring them?
To the adult place, the adult side.
Yeah.
Doesn't your grandpa's holy book have something in it where it tells you what the other place is like? Normally,
It
gods do
might.
write
I
that
can't
down.
lead.
Ah, okay, fair enough then.
It says here, and I point to Vedant, if you're caught using any information from this book, you are going to jail, and jail is a place where your many holes are going to get filled with many appendages.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I don't have many holes then. Anyway. That's hopefully not what's going to happen to the guy, I guess. But who knows? Savid's religion is a mysterious one.
She pouts at you, turning her head away.
Is it? The commandments seemed very straightforward. Even the
Don't they?
revised ones.
Yeah, but we have the whole book, not only the commandments.
Arkad, why did you not learn to read?
She looks confused at you.
What? Why? I was busy.
You are many years old. You should be able to read.
That is true.
You should be able to count.
We can count.
Yeah.
None, single, many. That's how counting works.
And what
we have
happens
the
when you
true
add
math.
single to single?
You get many.
Yeah.
It's complicated maths, but it's good that you're able to work out these things at your young age. So that's nice.
What
But-
happens if you take away single from none?
Oh, you can't do that because if you see Arkad, the thing is, it's quite complicated. But if there's nothing, like for example, you see this apple in my hand, you don't because I don't have an apple in my hand. If I try and take an apple away from my hand, nothing happens because there's none apples.
I am ignoring you. Mr. Helsman, please explain.
Arkad? Okay. So, if... See my hand? See the apple? Look, Arkad. You
That's
you
not an
obviously-
apple, that's a chain.
You obviously never went to school because if you did, you would hear a lot that there are a lot of
Well,
stupid
that's why I want to
questions.
go to camp. That's why I want to go to camp.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm
Yeah,
bit
you
talk
can-
to you.
Yeah, you can ask stupid questions in camp.
Yay.
She seems happy.
Or
Looks
give
at
her a
Vedant.
high five.
Starts. Yeah, she gives you a high five. Looks at Vedant. Starts spouting again, but it gives you a glimpse and a smile. Hellspawn.
Don't look
Then
at that
looks
fat
at-
man. He ate many apples. That's why he's fat. That's why he doesn't have one in his hand.
I pat my stomach. Well, admittedly, that is true. If I had an apple in my hand, I would be eating it right now.
She does look
Actually,
phallic.
if he had eaten any apples, probably he wouldn't be that fat.
I'll have you know, apples are very high in sugar. If you eat a few dozen of if you eat many apples, per minute, eventually you will get quite fat.
Many dozens.
Yeah, it would be really ridiculous if that worked.
I mean, you don't know what a dozen is. You just know it's a pile of apples, right?
Fair.
Instead of saying a pile of apples, you can just say dozen.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Oh, but no, actually, pile works though, doesn't it? So yeah, if you eat many piles of apples, then you will get fat quite quickly.
It will be one pile of cranberry.
Yes.
As you continue your drive, it does take quite some time, but you do see the mountain start peeking out from above the trees. And as you go out into more of a field-like area, approaching the summit of the mountain, you do notice that on one of its lower areas. Okay, so let's do drawing. Once again, drawing with Lucas. Everybody say yay!
Yay!
So you have a Mr. Mountain, right? So this is Mr. Mountain. Say hi, Mr. Mountain.
Hi, Earth's penis.
And this is the path you're going along with. So you're coming out of some trees.
Nice. I love this. I love this. I was about to ask if that's to scale, and
It's
then you
winter.
draw one giant leaf on the top.
Sure. And on the mountain itself, you can see that there is an extrusion with some smoke coming from the top of it. You can't see exactly what is on there, except with Hellspawn's insight, he believes he can spot a small watchtower overlooking the edge.
By the way, how did we travel a couple hours by now?
You have traveled almost many hours.
Mhm.
Just short of it. But
Okay, by the time are we still some distance away from this extrusion by the time we get there?
you are quite a distance away.
Okay.
Are you talking about... okay, so it depends. Just going to the bottom of it, at the deep tip of the mountain, I would say... well, not the tip of the mountain, the bottom of the extrusion, I would say you would reach the many hours. Yeah.
Okay. And I
With a
obviously
smoke break,
can't.
it will be many hours. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see, but can Hellspawn see? Is there like a path up to the extrusion, or is it? Does
At
it
this
look
point,
like?
I would ask for, since this would be more of an investigation than just spotting stuff, I would ask for separate insights to see
Okay.
what the password is.
If I don't, I would be surprised if it was wheelchair friendly.
Well, I'm going to have a look and see if I can spot a wheelchair-friendly route. Oh god, this is completely different from last. Two nat
The
ones,
mountain
but
looks steep. Let's give up.
yeah, we're just resign ourselves to being killed by Lekai because there's a slightly too steep road. But yeah, anyway, I got a crit success on my insight, so even if the other two go blind, I should be able to find somewhere suitable.
drive you blind?
How would they drive me blind? I got a crit success. Come on.
Yeah, but it got 2 crit failures. So I'm trying to balance this as a group.
Hey, you said your
activity,
eye
right?
stalks are handles, right?
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I'm like, I can see it. I can see the path, and then both of you try and use my eyes as binoculars and accidentally blind me.
Okay, so you cannot see a mountain path up. It does look climbable, not too hard, but there isn't a drivable road, so to say. You do, however, notice that at pieces of this, there are almost carved out pieces of rock. In a sense, it looks like something like this whole extrusion, at least this part, was carved in to help with rock climbing. But it's not hand friendly. It's more like they would expect to have a rope and climb
Yeah.
up using that.
How the hell did they build a watchtower there?
Well, you can't climb the whole thing up, but yeah, it's a questionable on the rest of usage. An additional thing, as Malik and Hellspawn start arguing on whether or not they're cooking something or if it's just distraction smoke, because obviously they would make the output so obvious to notice.
Such
You
a
notice
perfect
that
hideout.
There is some crops growing on this side, and you notice. I love that they said you notice the word "notice" like 12 times in a 3 sentences. So my vocabulary is extraordinary today. You take mention of. Your eyes spot a figure in this field, and you understand that it is approaching you, waving their hand in a friendly manner, but you do see something moving within the crops in your direction much faster than the man, hidden just below the crop layer.
Vedant, a man and his friendly dogs are approaching.
I am guessing here that Arkad would prefer if we not unalive the friendly man and the friendly dogs.
The thing moving through the field is approaching fast. You have a couple of seconds to react.
Okay,
I wanna push Arkad towards a good. Hopefully, in this fight, where we definitely will not kill anybody, she will be out of combat in a
I will
good
remind
hiding
you,
space.
you have not yet had many hours rest. This is just you coming out of the forest.
I know. That's what I thought.
Vedant,
Lucas.
how about we speed off and come again in a couple?
Yeah, sure. Lucas, how quickly can we reverse?
You can reverse. There's also Malik, Morocci, and Arkad.
Okay, everyone, let's quickly reverse, but not so quickly that it breaks our restful atmosphere that we've got right at the moment.
Yeah.
I reverse back into the forest.
Malik,
Speed 6 wheelchair in reverse.
Are you moving back? Are you running back into the forest with everyone? You are muted.
Yeah, I will follow, but I'm not as fast as the others, so probably.
So we know. I will ask everybody for a speed check except Hellspawn since he's
Lucas, Lucas, I literally have an item that gives me 6 speed. Why do you keep making me do speed checks?
This is because this is more of an initiative, which is like, do you push it into reverse fast enough?
Fine.
It is not my fault. You have shit stats.
It depends on how
No, but I
quickly you
specifically-
initiate your
If I
speed.
ask everyone, it's movement, right? But it's not. It's not you
Anytime-
moving in a. Yeah. No, but
Anytime,
speed,
though, that-
speed is
that you-
just about your personal speed as well. It's not just how fast you can
Okay.
move
fine.
in a single line, right? That's.
I mean, it
amended,
is.
right?
It literally is in D&D, but never mind that. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is in D&D, but
Yeah.
in D&D you have dexterity as a separate thing.
Yes. Okay, but yeah, so long as this is just initiative order and is not like, oh, you accidentally drive forwards instead.
No.
Okay.
So I'm rolling for Meraki and Hellspawn doesn't need to. And then Paphos. Where is Paphos? Paphos has +2. I don't have his sheet ready. Yeah. So as you say that and you push it into reverse, everyone's already behind you.
That's
As you-
fine.
As your wheels try to drive away, but you are driving forward, so you need to stop gently so Hellspawn doesn't fall off, because Hellspawn isn't wearing a seatbelt. Push
That's
it into
true.
reverse, start driving backwards. Once again, you can't go too fast because the momentum would make Hellspawn roll off. And at that point, jumps off. 1 is Hellspawn, 2 is Vedant.
Okay. Hope
Vedant,
for low damage, please.
suddenly in your face, a large tongue starts licking away at your eyeballs as a very happy sheep herding dog has jumped onto you and starts completely licking you.
Who could have guessed?
Well, I'm very glad that we didn't immediately start attacking people.
We? That's your problem.
Oh no,
We-
doggy, run away. They will unalive you.
Arc shots.
I will pat the dog with one of my many hands. Although I also close my eyes.
He gets very confused that you moved. You actually notice him a bit shocked as he was running through the field, not really seeing what this was. Probably just got interested in something unusual. Jumped out, started licking something tasty, and now the tasty thing moved, and the dog gets like shocked and scared and jumps off, looking at you with a bit, while standing a bit sideways, ready to bolt if you move again.
Doggo. You can eat a little bit. He wouldn't notice.
I might notice.
No, you might
Depends
not.
on how. It might. I don't know how powerful that dog's jaws are.
While we traveled, I ate a little bit and you didn't.
Okay, but your jaws are obviously not as powerful as the dog's.
Oh, hello there. You
Hi,
see,
doggo.
no, the man speaks to you.
This farmer
As-
walks up and you just
yeah.
talk to the dog, assuming it's him.
Fair enough. It's seemingly Asian dwarvish man, but of higher stature.
What? That's just
An
an
Asian race
Asian guy.
dwarf.
Yeah. Okay, so he's a dwarf who are normally short, and an Asian who are normally short, but he's tall. Just to throw things off.
So he's Mongolian.
You cancel each other.
Two negatives make a positive.
So he's Mongolian, I'm sure now.
Okay.
Yeah, but in those regards, he is of stronger build on his upper body, it seems, but has definitely skipped leg day. Wearing quite skin tight whitish robes.
Skin tight ropes. Okay.
Yeah, not robes, but I forget what it's called, like a tunic.
Okay.
Skin tight tunic and leather-like pants, it seems. The leather is obviously brownish. The white tunic isn't white no more. Seems he tried to wash it out multiple times, but it is stringent yellow and not even a singular shade. There's like bigger spots where you can see he dropped his food or spilled his beer. It's just very spotty, and you can tell that underneath all that, it was once white.
Greetings, travelers. You must be lost. Where are you heading out to?
We're just going for a walk through the woods, and
Well, you don't look like you do much walking, do you?
that's
Same
very
to
funny.
you.
Yes, I drive through the woods on my wheelchair with these people who
Well,
are.
obviously, that's a stupid name. It's obviously a wheeled chair, but
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's called that.
no, but you
And,
should have came up with a better name. Like
Like-
nobody calls a cart I don't know, a wheeled house, a wheeled transferring bucket.
Why?
Yeah.
Why would you call a cart a wheeled house? It's not a house.
Well, why
it's a
do you
cart.
call this? Well, yes, sorry. Nobody calls a cart a wheeled bucket.
Yeah, this is a chair to wheel.
Ah,
Anyway, so as I was saying, we are.
interesting metal bending you have here. This metallurgy isn't something I'm familiar with.
He seems to taken quite
Yeah.
an interest in your rims.
That's apparently Frank Svenian, I've heard.
And what is this material?
As he rubs the rubber of the wheel.
Oh, it's
Cow shit.
well, it's
Something
called
your
rubber.
father should use.
It's compressed cow
Oh.
shit.
Interesting. I never thought it could be used. I mean, we used it for burning. Never thought that he tried to use it as a soft. How does it bend? Do you heat it up?
No, it's just naturally like that.
Compressed cow shit is natural.
Well, and the mucus of that guy, as I pointed, Malik. You have to mix it up.
He looks towards Malik.
Oh, I thought there were more of you, but some of you bolted so fast I couldn't really catch a good glimpse. Come on. Don't be shy. I mean, no danger here. Just old Chloe. You looking over his fields, you know.
What's it? How did you spell his name, by the way?
Lowy?
Yeah.
He didn't write it down for you.
No, but for the notes, Vedant
Yeah.
doesn't need to know how to spell it. Reese does.
Lowy.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I would just say to him, well, we are having a restful walk, so I suppose that we can come along with you, so long as it's for a relaxing purpose and there's nothing intensive that needs to be done.
What?
Immediate
Fine with me. Are you suggest?
I'm sorry. I should introduce myself. Hello, it's Hellspawn, the leader of this party. When we bolted from you, we assumed you are with them, as I point at the bandit hideout. So if we follow
Looks towards
you,
smoke.
that would be quite stupid. Like people who
I'm sorry.
who often
do you-
piss their pants are not trustworthy.
He like takes a second.
Oh, sorry. Do you have bad connections in the settlement or
In the what?
our settlement? I mean, we don't really have a name for it yet, but we're trying to. Oh, sorry, you must not be locals. You said you're Francinian. Apologies. There's no bad blood. We don't have anything against. We're not like those Bobolanders. We don't have anything against the color blue. And I mean, you're not even birds, but we promise we're not like the current so-called townsfolk. We would never drop salt in slug folk.
Why do
Oh,
people?
that's very nice.
Why do people call you bandits then?
They do, don't they? He takes off his hat, puts it on his chest.
Oh, those damn knickerknackers,
How did
took
you
our
call them?
land.
I really thought you were saying another word there when you started that phrase.
I heard the other word, so I'm going to go with this and assume he's racist towards dark folk.
He's making a very clear point of not being racist to blue people, but other people he's racist.
That was damn. Yeah, I can see how you would draw the connection there.
Damn, and the new sheriff is also brown. Fuck, we kindled the fire.
So these guys, half of their population is blue people, and the other folk are racist against blue people, and these people are racist against black people.
No.
Oh, God.
Yeah. He just says,
With the help of some stronger people, they drove us out of our homeland. Like, we lived there for generations. But many years ago, they pushed us out, so we had nothing better to do than to settle here, and we tried to create, like, a resistance force, so to say. So,
What? Why didn't you
I
walk
can
off
see...
further away?
Well, sorry?
It's like it's not even many hours march.
Well, yeah, because why would we walk further away?
You got pushed out by bad people, I assume.
Yes. The townsfolk.
So
Don't they
yeah,
leave the
why do you
town?
live so close to the town?
Well, it's our fatherland. These lands, everything, they belong to our ancestors. The forest, the trees, the waterfall, the river.
Well, not
And they came in
anymore.
with their fancy dam built up. Half the fish fucking and died because they didn't know how to swim through the fucking buzzing thing. And now they act like they own the whole goddamn place. They don't even know half of the underground tunnels, I tell ya.
Okay. The problem is that they literally have like a guy who works directly for God on their side. So I think their claim to the territory is
spits as you say that.
a bit more enforced than yours.
Yeah, do you also have a god on your side?
Yeah, we believed in old good Olshvig. The god of the Lils, I tell ya. He is the real protector. Those damn heathens don't understand what they're believing.
Why did she not
They just
protect
followed.
You
They
sound
ambushed
savage.
us. They ambushed us in the night. Drove us away. They acted like there was a whole evacuation going on. Pushed us out of our home and then settled in. And the next thing you know, they have a goddamn law enforcement on their side with specialized weaponry. And anytime you kill them, goddamn metal people appear.
Yeah, those are so annoying, right? Tell me about it.
Well, you don't have to worry that much about like the metal people were reduced from many to a single one.
That's right. We don't know how many there were in total, so we just assumed that was all of them.
That's the problematic part. The more we killed, the more they came. Until the whole weather turned against us.
What
So
perverts!
So
Yeah,
we
we
resorted
met the
to
guy.
underground resistance a bit more.
Oh, so you're literally an underground resistance. That's cool.
Well, not literal.
You don't call yourself Hamas by any chance?
What? No, we don't even do ham. We mostly have bread.
Ah, yeah, that's
Ah,
unfortunate.
good.
Bredos, maybe?
And we also got goats. We
Goat
captured
ass?
some of
Oh,
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 oh.
that's. Oh, wait, no, fuck.
Malek, no!
can I see those exquisite
Vidant
goals you have?
says goat ass and then realizes that that's a turn on for Malek.
Well, we have a little of time for relaxation purposes, I assume.
Yeah, and by any chance, do you have any boots for the goat skin that collects?
Excuse me, sir. I try not to judge, but you're making that very difficult right now. We mostly use the goats for food, and even then, the stock's running dry. Oh God! He realizes what he said.
Don't worry, I have my own loop.
Have you ever
That
heard,
is
heard this?
definitely what I'm scared of.
Have you heard the saying, don't judge a book by its cover? That doesn't apply to Malik.
Yeah, I have a great book here that says you're all heretics for not following Savit. Why don't you just
Well,
like?
he makes us pay taxes, and we hate taxes. We try to evade them as much as we can.
Oh,
Oh, that makes you less of a heretic. See, this is the book Savit provided us with. This is the book of tax evasion. So, Savit.
Well, that doesn't make no darn sense, I tells you. The moment those guys came into town, a few of us tried to retreat back in secret. But every goddamn week they come in and make us pay taxes. Ulsvik didn't need no taxes.
Yeah.
Man could
See.
pay Ulsvik whatever he needed, whatever he wanted, whatever he could. If he could, he didn't pay none. If he didn't want, he didn't pay none. Ulsvik didn't care. Ulsvik didn't care about taxes. And these people come in and they are like, "Bog, give us taxes." That
I
makes no
wonder-
darn sense, I tell you.
I wonder if
What?
maybe Lekai is the one responsible for that, because I'm sure Savid, the god of tax evasion, would not want to force people to pay taxes. And Lekai did seem like kind of an asshole, to be honest.
Oh, look. Savid gave us the book of tax evasion. The heretics do not have a book of tax evasion. So they don't know how to evade the taxes. Savid wants us to pay taxes, but he wants us to evade them as much as possible.
Oh.
Like, let's just say, for example, you pay many goats. No, you pay one goat to our friend here to draw you a picture, and me, really good, let's just say, art appraisal guy will say this picture is now worth many goats, and then you donate.
I
that
hears what you're
picture.
saying, son. I hears you. Like, this is the same situation where a business relocates their main headquarters to a different place just so they have to pay lower tax, right?
That does sound right, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's how tax evasion
I mean,
works.
that's what we had to do because we had to go out of town so we don't have to pay the tax.
Yeah, but
that
I'm
seems
teaching you how you will avoid any taxes. You will even get a tax refund. People will give you money because you will donate the set picture that I set. Costs many
Yes, sir.
gold.
I loved it. I love your speeches. There's a problem. They have a minimal tax. They introduced a minimal tax. So even
Yeah,
if
but
you don't make no money, you still have to pay the minimal tax.
Louis, so are you
But-
buying my pictures or not?
But you will donate said picture to an orphanage, so it will be a deductible of your taxes, and then you have to pay a single gold coin. The tax person will tell you you have to pay many gold, but you will say, "Oh no! I donated this to the orphanage." So and it costs many gold, and they will have to say, "Oh, I see. You're an entrepreneur. You're a philanthropist." And they will give you a lot of taxes back. You will receive money.
Dear sir, I love your ideas, But I believe the minimal tax still applies even if you have deductibles.
Well, that's a
What's the
classic
minimal
example
tax?
of. Yeah, how many
Many
gold is it?
Well,
Many gold.
No. Sorry. I'm lying. I am lying. Many gold would be crazy. He's like, it's many copper a week, sir.
Many copper a week. That's
still
a
quite
lot
high.
of copper.
Yeah.
A lot of copper. Oh, have you tried clipping those coins? You take away the metal shavings, and you create copper bars from the metal shavings.
The ones who did, sir, they got hanged.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a Lake High thing to do.
Yeah, probably you should say that you're.
It's crazy because they don't even allow to settle things out of court.
I
So
know.
when you
Tell
go
me
to
about
court,
it.
they have to they tax you even additionally.
Exactly. See, this is what I'm talking about. If we hadn't unalived that sheriff guy, this is exactly what
He
would
like
happen
takes
to
a
us.
step back.
You killed the sheriff,
And
I
her
didn't
kid-
say that.
They killed the Selef! They killed the
Don't-
Selef!
And she
Don't-
like starts running circles.
He killed it! He killed it!
Don't-
And she's like angrily pointing at you.
Don't
No, he
say
turns
the
into
K
dust.
word. It gets her excited.
He like takes a gentle bow towards you, Vedant.
dear sir, I must say, this. How did you?
She like raises up his face.
How did you escape? I'm assuming that's what happened. Are they coming here?
He looks scared.
Yes.
Now we killed most of them.
Yeah, there was like many of those metal guys when we started the fighting, and then there was a single one at the end.
Soon they're gonna be sprawling over the place. Sirs, you have to run. They come in here. They come much faster. I mean, oh fuck, we have to put out the smoke. We didn't.
Yeah, you should probably do it because that's how we find you.
Yeah.
Normally, we're not too much into hiding because the metal men only come once something happens to the law enforcement.
Well, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not sure the smoke is enough because the watchtower is very watchable.
I mean, to be fair, they already know where we are. Yeah.
Yes, because
Yeah, why don't you go to some better location? I can show you how to set up a tax evasion heaven.
Sir, you have to understand, while I would love for my future children to be able to settle and live wherever they wish, there's a house in that city that belonged to my father and my grandfather before him. My grandfather built with his hands out of stone, and he put on second story from planks. Those people are crazy, it tells you. Listen, I understand you're under stress and you're on the run. We can provide shelter, but we have
we
a
are
few
not
mercenaries. We have a few mercenaries hired. We were hoping to. We're running out of men. We already ran out of women. We have to
oh,
go towards.
That's
That's
why
why
you
the
have the goats.
You both said that at the same time. Oh god.
it all makes sense. His dirty
Arcad
pants.
stops
It
running.
all makes
Arcad
sense
stops
now.
running. Arcad stops running for a second.
Wait, why the goats?
Because
Don't
they ran
think
out
about
of
it.
virgins.
No. Goat is standing for the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
So Wilsons, which are Slim Vedants, are the greatest of all time.
Yep, pretty much.
Yes. We blow up to pieces to meet 72 of them. But if there are no virgins, goats are okay. Goats are okay.
Anyway, actually, wait, no, that's not a Vedant question. Out of character. All this time that we've spent talking to this guy, have we got our
I would say
Identity
about,
restful.
it's fine. I think the conversation is still going to continue. So I would say that both Vedant and Hellspawn have fully rested by this point.
Nice.
Well, Hellspawn has finished shining his balls.
My
Mhm.
gold chain, white gold chain. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah, I stash it away. Well, it was all fun and games, but yeah, you don't have to worry. The new sheriff probably doesn't even understand how taxes work, so
But the problem. How do we come back to live in
you
the
got very
town?
silent, by the way.
Yeah.
But how do we come back to live in the town that those folks have taken over? I mean,
You use your feet and just go in.
what,
Yeah, they're
storm-
actually really
storm into my
cowardly.
house and expect the new sheriff not to do anything.
Yes.
The new sheriff is an old man. Like, we literally asked the people who wanted to be sheriff, and no one stepped forward until we said we're gonna get Jan to do it if they don't, and then eventually this old guy agreed.
The Wachowski kid.
Yep, him.
God, he's still alive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that disgusting
You know-
monster.
I mean, he's not too bad.
Well, if you think he's not too bad, then you'll have no trouble intimidating those guys in town. Just anytime they say something you don't like, just say, "Hey, why don't we just go
I mean,
ask Jan what he thinks?"
It
And
was
they'll
very
agree immediately.
uncomfortable. It was very uncomfortable to have the waterfall right next to the city, and I mean, Jan kind of removed a large piece of the earth, so now the waterfall is a bit further. So can't complain.
No.
Well-
Well, look. The townspeople are afraid of you. Most of them fell for the propaganda that you are bandits. Racism doesn't survive first contact. You just go in there, be friendly, flirt with the women, and then settle down there. There's enough. I saw multiple broken down by like giant hands buildings you can rebuild and settle in.
But what about my father's home?
You
Well,
can
there was
buy
a
it at
destroyed
some point.
church. Yeah, it might be okay, but also there's a destroyed church. You could live there. If
Oh,
you
that
fix
was
it.
that was Olsvik's church back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily sure who it was that destroyed it. It might be the
Wait,
guys
sorry,
you don't
what
like.
do you mean by destroyed?
Giant claw marks.
Pardon.
Giant claw marks. Like the church was clawed to pieces
Oh,
by a
so-
gigantic hand.
Yeah, many
so there's
clones.
like. Oh. So like the door is whole scratched up.
Yes. And the
The
walls.
door is
It's crashed away, more like.
yeah, scratched away along with
Oh.
most of the roof and the walls.
Also, like the rats got in.
I'm sure that nothing was stopping the rats from getting in. Yeah.
Yeah, the rats are in there, definitely.
Oh no. If the rats get in, nothing's stopping them now. Face them myself. That's why we built it. That's why we built the houses out of stones, not like those dumb folks just bring
Well,
planks all over the place.
It was a stone church, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, I assume you're talking about the wooden pieces, the
No.
holding up
not really.
scaffolding
No.
with the wooden doors,
No.
the roof support.
I mean, the
is
supports
trying-
definitely were destroyed. There's no doubt about that. The wooden supports of the roof definitely didn't survive the giant claws.
I mean, yeah, some of these rats,
He gestures to half the size of himself.
huge.
Okay, that is actually pretty big for a rat, to be fair.
But we're talking
You
bigger.
haven't met my ex-wife, he says, and gives a shoulder bump towards you.
Oh, I chuckle. Anyway,
So,
there's a
Once again.
slight problem. We're gonna need you guys to give up being bandits. It would be great if you do as Hellspawn suggests and just go and live in the town. Because we
I mean,
kind
the
of made
problem
it.
is that these folks don't really accept us no more.
Yeah. Okay. How about you come back to the town with us and we'll talk to them and try and get them to accept you.
First, let's assess the damage. Let's go to your settlement. Look how many you are, how dirty your pants are, and then we'll see from there.
There's 110 of us men still left. Plus
How many men?
Plus the mercenary block of 20.
How did all the women go away so quickly?
And
We
how many
send them
goats
off
you have?
Once the fighting started, we send them off towards the other cities. We didn't want accidental casualties. And my
That's your
ex-wife somehow
problem.
slipped in with them.
That's your problem. You see, when we see a problem, we go and fix it, like running to another city. We're a diplomatic envoy, and we went to another city, and we left our women and children in the war-torn home we have with zombies and
Yeah,
stuff.
this is stupid. You guys don't know how immigration works. You send young men solo into countries, not the women.
Yeah.
No. We didn't send them. We sent them to other towns. Not this one. We sent them further into Franksvinia.
So why didn't you just go with them?
Yeah, aren't you afraid they are banging different guys?
He looks confused at you and chooses to answer Vedant.
We still want to take our fatherland. The men here, all of us, all of us are born, raised here.
You fell in love with the goats, didn't you?
No.
I want to roll inside.
The goats are...
Give me an insight.
Nice.
You saw in his vision that he definitely thought of a few people that probably did, but doesn't seem like it's most of them.
The goats don't talk back. They eat whatever.
I mean, when you put it like that, it's great, but still, no.
They have
Okay, look.
voluptuous. Not just kidding.
Why don't you just come back and have a look at the town with us and also all your friends, and then if those
What
people...
do you expect to happen? I mean, we
The-
know the state of the town. We have a few people go in undercover and such, but we could never launch a larger operation.
You don't need to launch any operation. They're completely defenseless. You can literally just walk in.
Do you have hand gliders? Hang gliders.
No, what are hang gliders?
Never mind.
Also, like, I don't think the town even has any walls. Like, the buildings have walls, obviously. I mean, they're like outside the town.
Right, but what do you expect us just to expand the town so they can tax us even more?
No. You just climb in through the windows and don't leave.
They took our homes, goddammit!
Yes, and now you just go back into your homes and live with them.
Yeah.
Eventually, they'll get sick of having you around, and they'll probably just leave themselves because they're really, really cowardly.
We tried that tactic. They just called the law enforcement on us.
We just told you there is no law enforcement.
Except
No,
one
Only
old
there's
guy.
an old guy.
Yeah, an old guy. Yeah.
So what happens once he falls over and hurts himself? The
He's,
sirens go off.
Okay, sure. But don't worry, because we've taken care of that. We've assigned a deputy sheriff, which is his granddaughter, so she'll be the sheriff after he falls over and dies. I mean, unalives himself.
Yes, and you are 100 people. If the sirens go off, one single mort comes. One single very depressed mort.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
There's only a single mort. That's what we keep trying to tell you.
Yeah, the armor guys. There's only one left.
Oh, the knights?
Sure, if you want to call them that, yeah.
No. They come in waves. We tried. I mean, we could take down a few of them with ambushes and traps, but the problem is, the more you take down, the more they come, and they don't stop until the hurt until they kill the person who are the law enforcer.
Well, that's objectively not true, because, like, we literally, and by we I mean me, literally did that.
Well, we haven't wiped out all of them.
That's why I assumed that you were just running away once you mentioned that a single one survived.
Nah, we talked to the guy in charge. His name's Lee Kai. He's an asshole. But he said if we can
I
find
fully
another
believe you.
sheriff, yep. If we can find another sheriff, which we did, then he'll take us to the place that we're headed to.
Oh, we are retarded. We should have just made one of these guys. Maybe you, the sheriff.
Yeah. It's a shame that you weren't at the town when we made that agreement, or we could have just immediately made you the sheriff.
If you
But
were
we've
in your
already made him the
fatherland
sheriff now.
all along, in your happy home, we could have selected you, and all your problems would be solved.
But I mean, if I have to report to the management, to their higher ups, I'm the one responsible for collecting taxes. That doesn't make no sense.
But if you're responsible for collecting the taxes, then you could just, like, not collect as much taxes from the people you like.
Malek here can teach you how to evade collecting taxes.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
does
technically-
tax evasion also work on evading collecting taxes?
Yeah, this is bribery.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Classic. You can even.
It's underground.
You can, oh,
I don't like the idea, but I don't like those bastards living there in our homes even more.
great. The problem is we've already assigned a new sheriff, so hopefully he'll feel like
God
taking
damn it!
early.
He throws his hat onto his spit and rubs it in with his foot.
Yeah. Hopefully he'll be feeling like retiring. He's quite old, so we might be able to convince him to retire. And in that case, you can be the sheriff. Even though we already told the deputy sheriff that she could, she might feel like not doing it.
Yeah, she didn't want to do it in the first place, so it's fine. Technically, both of them didn't want to do it. We can just replace them.
Yeah, okay, that should be fine. If you guys just come with us back to the town, then we can get this all sorted out.
Yeah, but put on some clean pants. For fuck's sake.
I would suggest taking like 5 refugees first, and then we will convince everyone that everyone is a refugee running away from the bandits, etc., etc. Take the goats with us, of course, and the tax evasion should work perfectly fine. And if the new sheriff doesn't resign, we're going to kill him. What's the worst that can happen? Lee Kai will say, "Oh, you have to appoint a new sheriff." Oh, perfect, we have the guy.
I love
looks
that.
at you.
The worst
Arcud
thing
looks
that
at you
happened.
with a very angry look.
Oh, you have to say unalive, quick. He doesn't mean kill, he meant unalive.
I understand contextual information.
Good, that's very good. Whatever that
I know
means.
what you mean with unalive.
Good.
I am
Everyone's supposed to know what it
happy
means.
you take my feelings into account.
Good. I'm glad that you're happy.
I am not happy. I do not think that good men should kill.
That's
Well,
a
My
really nice
grandpa
thing.
my old grandpa always said that you do not need to kill the men. You can always just sterilize them into submission.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Savid is a very caring, loving grandpa. But unfortunately, in the real world, I'm afraid to say, Arcud, there are some times when terrorizing people into submission is just less efficient with your time compared to killing them.
Yeah, plus, you do not have to consider it manslaughter when we're just liberating this old man from his earthly bounds.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
also,
the afterlife is probably nicer anyway.
yeah, and a good trick also is to just think of the people that die as not a person.
Yeah, they're barely human, you see.
No, I don't.
Well, you will with time. you will travel with us.
In camp, you will see many humans that are barely human. So, what is the most humane thing to do? Put them out of their misery.
She's visibly uncomfortable with what you guys are saying to her.
I love that everyone's getting on board with this.
Okay, Argot, we were clearly just kidding. Just kidding. We would never kill a person that's not green.
Obviously, Savid is correct, and terrorizing the populace into submission is the nice thing to do.
Yeah, castration is way better.
What's castration?
You said you have to neuter the men into submission, right?
Yep.
Terrorize.
Yeah, it's part of terrorizing, yeah.
It's like cutting off unneeded parts.
Yeah, like the appendix. Who even needs those? And lungs, am I right?
What?
Hellspawn, sorry.
What's an appendix?
It's a squishy thing inside of your body, but
I'm
I
not
don't
going
have
to
it.
show
Ew,
you.
get it out, get it out.
She like starts rubbing herself, trying as if that would help.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, yours is
Also-
very cute and not squishy at all. Don't worry.
Appendix.
Yeah.
Sorry,
also-
that's what we were saying.
I will just say, Argot, your appendix is not squishy and very cute. Don't worry. Cute girls have cute appendixes.
She looks confused and a bit mortified at you.
We are slug folk. Don't take us seriously.
Okay.
Play with Verdun's eyes, and they poke one of his eyes, it retracts. They
Ah,
poke
my
the other one.
eye. I close. In fact, no, I do the full-on slug thing where one of the eyes just sinks inside my head.
Yeah. Look, you also can play whack-a-mole with them.
I must say, these are confusing times.
The man says as he puts his dirty, spit-drubbed hat back on his head.
So what's the expectation? What do you... I'm trying to understand what you're saying, but it seems like you're proposing we just try to slip in and create a new management under the current system, which seems a bit weird. That's not what our men died for, goddammit.
Yeah, but those men died and you will live in your father's home.
Yeah,
See the difference?
after I invaded and pushed the people out.
Isn't that
Well-
literally what you were trying to do anyway, though?
Not. Well, vice versa. Push them out, then invade.
I feel like that's a bit semantic.
Yes, but we wanted to do it as a group, not house by house. Like, goddamn, this doesn't feel right.
I mean, this little girl literally just said that her grandpa taught her the nice thing to do to people is to terrorize them into submission. Like, I think we're kind of past the doing the right thing point in this conversation.
Yeah, just take 5 of your least dirty, least threatening looking fellers and go with us. And then, yeah, like, bro, each day or each week you sneak one in. And after a single year, all of you are here.
And you think those theater-loving knickernackers won't notice that we are slowly accumulating in numbers?
Well, first of all,
Yes.
you stop calling them derogatory words.
Yeah.
Knickerknackers?
Yeah, stop saying that word. That's a good life lesson for you.
Yeah, the audio detect might pick it up. Stop.
Surely you're not suggesting we smuggle in or
Oh God, wait, he said a number, but you don't know the number, right?
I mean, he's been doing that this whole conversation.
Yeah,
He's talking about
yeah.
110 men and 20
Yeah,
mercenaries.
but I just realized he should be saying,
You're not suggesting we smuggle many men into a city of many people.
Yeah, we are. There will be many before and many afterwards. No one will notice the difference.
Yeah, you even told us about tunnels. Just use the tunnels. If you get clean pants, nobody will distinguish you from the usual men.
So long as you stop saying slurs at them, that'll give it away. So you have to stop that.
Unless they call themselves also that.
Yeah.
The tunnels are working as a labyrinth. We had the cartographer on our side, but he was captured and put into prison not too long ago.
So he's still there, and if you are the sheriff, you can free him.
I am still confused about the steps in your plan, but
Malek,
want-
explain it in simple steps so even this retard understands.
What if I bring you to the revolution leaders and you talk to them? I mean, I'm just a humble man underground.
Okay, fine. I guess we can talk to your boss then. I
I
kind of
don't
assumed that you were the
wanna-
boss because you're the first person we met, but now that I say that out loud, it seems like it was maybe not the best conclusion to jump to.
But what if
Oh,
his
no, I
boss
would-
is annoying? Then we will
I-
have
I
to
just-
dust him.
I was just taking Sparky for a walk as he points towards the dog who's sitting there wagging his tail patiently with a tongue out.
That seems like a good dog. Except for the part where it licked my eyes, but, other than that.
Yeah, he likes slugs. Sorry about that. Has a habit of eating them.
Yeah. A lot of animals do. Slugs are not the most well-adapted predators in existence, it must be admitted.
That's why I'm bringing him towards the crops. He eats all the slugs away from them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, infestations can get quite wild.
Goddamn, I suddenly wish that I had designed a Granburian who was just like a giant slug, and he thought slugs were apex predators. Anyway, that
Well,
stupid
slugs
idea
are
aside.
I'm pretty sure slugs are apex predators. Like nobody wants to
definitely
eat
are
them
not.
because they're so disgusting. Like they
No, but
are
lots of things
infestations.
kill slugs.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like,
but that's not the same as being an apex predator. Apex means that they're the top of the food chain.
oh, yeah, true. They're just,
But yeah,
just
anyway.
infestations.
Yeah.
Yeah, he waves his hat towards the watchtower, and you see some small movement as three ropes fall down towards the summit of the creek.
Why did you already wave? We are so far away.
I signaled that they don't need to have their crossbows targeted at you.
Not that it's going to be any useful against us.
Yeah, but hey, it's a nice gesture.
Yeah, thank you very much.
God, I'm just reminded of when we started playing the last campaign and we were like actual beasts, like freaking metal, and telling these people that crossbows wouldn't hurt us. It just doesn't. It's just not the same when you're a squishy blue blob, you know.
What? Do we even know that the crossbows wouldn't hurt us? Maybe like 2 hits and we're down.
Yeah, and for all we know, these crossbows are dealing like 20 damage each, and even my recounts aren't enough to stop them.
Paphos has 1 recount. Anything above 1 damage will
Oh
damage.
God, Tom. Oh, we're so
on the
useless.
ground right now with the other 2.
Yeah, we're just in the habit of acting like we are so much stronger than everyone else that we're doing it by default, even though we're stupid, weak little Granburians.
I miss having a space
Anyway.
shuttle we can carpet bomb with.
Yeah, that was lovely
That
for
would
that
solve
one
this
session that it
problem.
lasted.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Just napalm the fields and the village and it's done.
Yeah. Although to be fair, if we had saved all of the napalm that we used on the orc civilians, we actually probably could have just killed the cultists with that instead of having to go and fight them in person.
True, but it was worth it.
Yeah. It was fun. If we hadn't fought them in person, I wouldn't have gotten to ram a giant demon with a train. So you know. Anyway, yeah, we should probably approach the rope.
Yeah, lead us to your very understanding leader that will follow our commands.
Yep, he says as he leads your group towards the ropes, as Spark, seemingly having a grasp of what is going on, starts running circles around your group as it runs. And can everyone give me an insight real quick? Except Vedant.
Aww.
Yeah, it's everyone else notices that Arvid is quite surprised, but also happy with the creature running around. She's enjoying it, but in a sense where it looks like it's the first time of her seeing a dog. However, every time Vedant looks at her, she pouts her lips and looks away.
Arkut, do you know what we call this creature?
Spiky. Spiky.
Yeah, but what type of creature is it?
Quadruped.
A what?
It's a
Quadruped.
quadruped.
How the heck does
a
she know?
mini-pet?
She learned the quadruped before dog. What is up with this child's education?
No, Arkut, it's a mini-pet.
That's a good point. Oh god, as far as Gramburian biologists are concerned, centipedes and dogs are closely related.
Now it makes sense why we kill. Like humans, dogs, it's all the same.
Yeah.
Single pet and many pet creatures.
Yeah. So there's snakes and worms, which are nunpeds or nunipeds, and then there's the manipeds is the dogs and humans and all that stuff.
There's a legendary single pet.
Yeah.
Creature of legend.
Yeah.
It's only the houses of witches that are single pet.
Oh yeah, there we go. The chicken house. That's the singlepeds.
Oh my. Yeah, I'm trying to imagine any single pets in Earth's nature, but the only thing that's coming to my mind is the fucking Pokemon with a spiral tail. That's the thing.
But so, it isn't even single though, is it? Is it not like a monkey that has a spider?
No. That's
has a tail. I'm thinking of a different one, maybe, but yeah.
Sorry, I don't know what happened here. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I'm trying to look it up real quick, but I cannot find it for the life of me. It might not even be. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say one of those Hans from D&D. The is it Crawling Claw or something like that they're called? But yeah, there literally is just a hand.
Yeah, I found what I meant.
But actually, I don't know if that would even count because they would. That still has got like 2 limbs though, so.
No, but you're not talking about limbs when you're saying bipedal, right? You mean on how many legs they're standing.
Oh yeah, I guess.
So,
yeah,
so
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is haram.
Another divider of creatures.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So anyway.
So as you approach the summit, you see some moving up top as they pull up 2 of the ropes, leaving a single rope there. And there's some confusion as then they lower a whole platform, a wooden platform tied
Nice.
to 4 ropes. As Louis just gives a glance towards you and a gentle manly nod.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
Vedant, for this one you can take on your own. I will be climbing.
Fair enough. I just zoom forward and take my place on the little platform, and hopefully it doesn't break under my weight.
Hellspawn, will you be carrying Arcot?
Yeah. I mean, I have a climb speed. I can carry most of them.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. You don't even need the rope, do you? If you've got a climb speed, you can climb.
Yeah. You wouldn't even need a rope. I wouldn't say you can carry most of them. I think you can carry Arcot quite comfortably.
I can carry 1d3 plus 1.
Oh, nice.
Sure, roll.
Well, do I want to use it up? Like, I don't care
That's what
about
I'm
my
saying.
party members.
Ha.
I just want to carry Arcot for free.
That's what I assumed.
So after all that conversation, we get back to what the DM suggested initially.
No, he had to prove a point. He needed to let me know that he chooses.
That I could
not
if
to.
I wanted. Yes.
Yeah.
So
I
if
have- I
any
have
of
no
you
power
dies
here.
here, it was my fault.
Fair enough. Yes. So, I'm assuming Malik is going to climb using the rope.
Yeah, and I will use it around my hands so I don't slip too much from the
Yeah,
lubrication.
but we also know that your demon form is very sweaty.
Yeah, but I will use climber tricks since I'm familiar with how sweaty it is.
Yeah.
What tricks?
Give me just an athletics check.
Just a sec.
And I'll also roll athletics for Paphos.
Boom.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, that's perfect. If either Paphos, which does have a +1, yeah, he's making it hard, but making it. If Maraki fails, then you would be able to help him. So, yeah, he doesn't. So, most of you will be able to get up as you are in an area that's a bit covered by snow, but you can see that the watchtower, which had a few people pulling, you can see like 10 to 12 dwarves. Many dwarves. Some who were pulling, some who have crossbows ready, not pointed, but ready. As they're all looking very confused at your group. But Louis just waves them down that he would have climbed first without a roll similar to Hellspawn. And the rest of you approach him, you can hear him talking that you guys want to talk to the leads. Basically, over the edge where the watchtower is, they have some equipment exactly for climbing, for throwing down ropes, for watching. Seemingly, you can even see a few binocular-like devices, like light telescopes. And the vision of the path is quite clear from both directions. From over here, you can even tell that they have a target away from the edge over the trees that they might be practicing shooting long distances when they're bored, as it still has a few bolts stuck in it. But away from the edge, there is a pathway towards what you think at first is snow, but then you realize is salt.
Uh-oh.
Towards a large encampment. And
Ooh.
having you
Pixels.
climbed up the gates, slowly open, revealing the insides. And revealing also that we're going to continue next session.
Before we stop, we established we are immune to salt?
Not immune,
Yes.
but it doesn't affect us.
And just
That's
to
called immune.
clarify, yeah, but wait, just to clarify, this salt, is this like in the distance or on top of the mountain?
Is it all the white
This
stuff?
Yes, this is all the white stuff.
Okay, so wait, where are we in this map?
At the opening
You
atrium
would
left?
be at the very beginning of this pathway.
Okay, so we're literally surrounded by salt.
Yeah, it seems most of this mountain, like the whole ledge where it has flattened out, it seems to be salt particles. Or, well, it's not necessarily like table salt. There's definitely of that in, but it's like various chemical salts.
Mm. And there was doors you said that were opening.
Towards the
They are.
encampment between the so it is surrounded by not too big of a fence, about 2 meters tall, and are 2 watchtowers with a door in between them.
Ah.
Everything else we'll be able to peek in next session.
Be honest, you assumed we will just guns blazing attack this place? Why is it a battle map? I'm happy about
The
it.
man who always complains that I don't have enough maps
Yeah,
complains that I have a map now.
No, I'm not complaining. I'm just confused.
It's nice. It's a nice, pleasant surprise that there's a map.
Yeah, even with like buildings.
Yeah, it's actually really quite detailed. You can zoom in quite far on this.
Yeah,
I was
Seems
very
like
happy
someone used AI.
it's like 6 megabytes. That's a lot of space for you.
This was 17 megabytes compressed.
Ooh.
Whoa. Yeah, it's a good map. Like high quality.
I was a bit scared that Roll20 won't be able to. I mean, not gonna lie, this ain't my map, but
Yeah.
this was just slightly modified, and that's it.
It must be your map. There's no Patreon watermark on it.
But when it first loaded, right? I looked at and I thought, oh, is this another one that's not loading properly? And then I actually just zoomed in and I was like, oh no, it is just a big map. Because like if you look at it from a distance, it looks really like pixelated or something. But then when you zoom in, it's actually high quality.
Yeah, I was very worried that Roll20 won't be able to load it properly, but seems to be fine.
Nice.
Nice. You get us used to nice things and then you take them away again.
And then we will go back to dream sequences.
Oh god, yeah.
But when Maroki's arm didn't grow back after the rest?
It just has
didn't
no
get
muscle
erased.
memory within it.
But I also don't think Maroki actually got erased. Because
that's also fair, yeah.
it didn't count as a rest after we woke up from the sleep.
Oh.
And then this walk was just a rest for me and you because you were riding on the wheelchair.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah.
I'm
But hopefully,
rested.
when he actually eventually does get a rest, it'll be better.
We'll see.
Yeah. But anyway, that was a lot of fun, that session. Thank you very much, Lucas.
Glad to
Yeah,
have it.
thanks for the session. And see you guys next week, I guess, if Marky doesn't receive a new friend.
Yeah.
Wait, let me glance at the calendar. It's the 23rd. Yeah, it should. Yeah. It should be fine.
Yeah, I'll be probably joining last minute like today. Because a lot of work to do if all the people are on Christmas leave. These bastards. But okay. Yeah. It should be joining.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay, yeah, well, thanks again, and see you all next week.
Yeah, next, you guys.
Bye bye.